So
welcome to the Pfeiffer's DD991 podcast. I'm Rocky. There's Gilly, Little Tate, and Thumper Actual, and it's episode 155. And whoever wants to start can start now.
Oh, I'm gonna fire this one off real quick. Let's go ahead and get everybody fired up really quick, especially anybody that's watching out there.
you'll do the space shit.
No. Straight pride. Thank a straight person today for your existence.
Well, that's kind of like common sense.
Not common sense ain't common anymore around here.
Yep.
Oh,
Man,
I
thought you were gonna be bringing up the fact that everybody thinks that Donald Trump's gonna nuke Iran tonight.
Oh no, I hadn't gotten onto that one yet. I didn't figure we get that heavy.
We'll wait about 5 minutes for that one. We'll wait 5 minutes.
They are all worried that 8 o'clock Eastern time that he's gonna nuke the fucking country because he said an entire civilization's gonna disappear.
Well, I mean, define nuke. Are we using nuclear weapons, enriched uranium, or maybe rods from God, titanium telephone poles?
Maybe that's what Artemis was for.
Maybe they're, yeah, I mean, they could be up there fucking getting ready to launch.
Dude, they are losing their minds. They have Iranians in human chains around fucking power plants and shit right now.
Yeah.
I love it.
And if you want to know how fucking disgusting those people are, that's what they're doing. They're using kids, like they're out there like brainwashing them to get them to fucking stand around it. Not only it's like all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like if you're a dissenter, like you're part of that revolution, guess what? Fucking they're rallying you up, put you in front of it.
Yep.
It's nothing.
Nothing says bravery like doing that, huh?
Yep. Put up all your generations up there to get fucking bombed. Well, I think it's going after which island is that? Cran Island or whatever.
Yeah.
Talking about going after that one is the last what I seen on that. They're already working it.
He said he was going to obliterate their whole infrastructure, and Israel already started bombing the bridges.
I seen that earlier. They already started their first wave.
Yeah.
Well, Israel started that shit a couple of weeks ago when they started hitting the fucking pipelines and all that bullshit.
Yeah. But did you hear what he said?
They're saying that this is going to be unprecedented with how much firepower is going to rain down on Iran tonight.
That's why I want to see rods from God, dude. I want to see that. I want to see that yield, man.
Artemis 2.
That fucking the math on that shit is ridiculous for that yield, man.
Yep.
Just
And
as the kinetic weapon.
Yeah.
And the stealth bombers from here in Missouri have been put on hot standby to do round trips multiple fucking times.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, those pilots
As they should. As they should. You know, as they should. I feel like, stand by, guys. I'm going to send you 10, 20 times if they don't freaking surrender.
What are you talking about? Those guys got shitters and beds on those things, man. They rotate.
They're still going to be tired as fuck, dude. I mean, being in a plane that long is just taxing on the body, dude.
Yeah.
The 19-hour flight from fucking Zurich, Switzerland to Chicago was brutal.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
any
Fucking
international
brutal.
flight is fucking brutal.
I fucking hated that flight. And that was 19 fucking hours. And I just
I-
wanted to fucking.
I
Ugh.
wonder though, like the higher you get up, because you know you got obviously less wind resistance and less air up there. If it takes a toll on your body as hard as what it does when you're like
Uh-huh.
30,000 feet.
Yeah, think about it. You still have the turbines making noise, which break your cells. So it's like getting in a car going for a trip, right? They did research on this. High frequencies and everything, they break your cells, right? So your body has to expend energy to repair them. Well, now you take it. You're now in a high altitude setting where air is thinner. So now your body has to work harder, even though it's pressurized and they have the suits and all that. It's still hard on their bodies. Then you got to take into account the amount of radiation because there's more radiation as they're higher up. So, you know, that takes a toll on their body too. And then just being in a small fucking area for that long. And then being mentally fucking taxed on what you're doing and having to be the tip of the sword, mental clarity at all times.
Well, I mean, we got used to small spaces. Look how much time we spent underway in a fucking coffin.
Yeah, but I mean, we could go out and smoke.
That's mental right there.
Yeah, but we could go out and smoke if we needed
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys cannot.
Well,
Nope.
most of them probably don't smoke anyway, and they never did.
No, they don't.
Nope.
But
They probably got a
you know what I
dip
mean?
in,
We could stretch our legs a lot better than
or
what
they got
can.
sins up their asshole. That's probably what they're
Right?
doing.
They got like an auto dispenser with a fucking butt plug.
Yeah, like a
Yep.
fucking suppository
Yep.
of Zen.
Oh shit.
Keep your ass
Yeah.
away on that one.
And Pakistan is fucking now begging Trump to hold out 2 more weeks now for some reason.
Because they are super afraid. Because Iran, you know, put out there that if we do this, they're going to take out the entire Middle East infrastructure. They're
Yeah,
going to target everything that they possibly can. And
everything that's
Pakistan,
U.S. based. Yeah,
So what, like
Yep.
mutually assured destruction,
in a sense, yeah.
kind of?
nah.
Well, they're doing it to put pressure on the United States, have other countries put pressure on us to not do it, you know. So they're threatening, which, you know, their threats, they'll try, but you know, is what it is. Sorry, I gotta clean this fan, guys. It's gonna be noisy.
This is
Big
what,
deal.
Hey,
this is what he's talking
See,
about.
just put it on mute.
Yep.
Like what he's talking about. RGC declares restraint is over, threatens to obliterate U.S. linked infrastructure and starve world of oil for years.
Well, and
But-
see, that won't starve the oil of the world, right? Because now we're going to be pumping out more. Venezuela's going to be pumping out more. There you go.
That's what that whole plan that guy said he thinks that
Yeah.
Trump is doing
Yeah.
is resetting the world as far
Yeah.
as where they get their oil from and ensuring that China and Russia are dependent on us. Therefore, that cuts away the risk of them
Yep.
attacking us in a sense.
Yep.
So, which I mean isn't stupid, but at the same time,
It's a hell of a gambit.
it's definitely a gamble.
Yep.
But I think that if you're gonna do it, now is the time, because if Iran was close to nuclear,
Yep.
You can't wait until they are, because then they will push the button.
Yep.
You know, so now you get them before they get it, and now they can't resist it as much. So I think there's a plan there, and I think that's part of it. I don't know. I'm not in Trump's head, but if I was going to try to set the United States up for the best possible plan in the future, that would be how I would do it. You know?
Yep.
I mean, it's going to suck for a while and people are going to hate me, but
Oh, well.
we will. Yeah.
Yep.
So those at the beginning that didn't realize what we were talking about, this is what right here is the Rise from God, or they Project Thor. So if we go back to like the Reagan administration, remember Star Wars program, all that shit. So an explosion like a nuclear bomb, but without radiation. So Mach 10, dude.
Yeah, no fallout.
Yep.
Fucking tungsten telephone poles, dude. Which they say from space, but I think that's part of like the firmament anyway. I think they're in that low Earth orbit anyway.
They have to be.
They're not going to be outside of it.
No, they won't be.
But even
It would
then,
be
dude,
dumb.
Mach 10, the size of a telephone pole, tungsten, as dense as it is,
That's gonna do some damage, dude.
that yield is going to be like fucking, I think Nagasaki, I think is what they.
Oh, I think
You'll
it's
do
bigger
that?
than that. I think they said they're bigger than that even.
Even.
Yeah, because of the kinetic energy of it going so deep
Yeah.
that it spreads out through the shelf. You know what I mean?
know me and my buddy, he was a nuke MM, and we were trying to do the math on that. And it was, I don't remember what number he came out with, but it was like equivalent of what our tactical nukes would look like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
With no radiation, dude. I mean, you could hit a power plant and call it a day.
Yep.
No radioactive wind like you seen in Stealth. Remember the movie Stealth? When they had that fucking wind coming down? Wasn't that in Pakistan too?
What's that?
Wasn't that in Pakistan too?
I think
no,
so,
it was in Kazakhstan. That's what it was. Some
Yeah, I
rebels
think
had
so.
in Kazakhstan. Fucking the same Iranian, Soviet fucking ICBM type shit.
Yeah, I think it was actually.
That movie showed you that right there. So when we're talking about refueling and those flights, those fucking things are up there, man. Everybody forgets about how big airships were back in the day, you know, right before the Hindenburg decided to go fucking down. Did you see that one about the Hindenburg too? That it was done on purpose to scare people from Zeppelins?
No, I
Ship
didn't see
flights?
that. I sent pictures of the German one of them flying over Davenport. I shared that on my Facebook page, and then the Goodyear blimp flying over as well. Old pictures of Davenport here.
That's awesome.
We had a German one flying over. It was pretty cool, supposedly. The picture is pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, and then you look into it. Structures like the Empire State Building were built at the very tippy top to fucking embark and disembark from them. They've got pictures of them fucking moored up to them.
Yeah, like the towers that are now like communication towers, those used to be mooring towers.
Yep, that's what they were. Man, I seen a picture of that too. They showed a like kind of like a gangway to get onto the motherfucker. And you want to talk about sketchy? I don't know if I would have got on that thing, man. Like, there's no cage around it. There's a couple fucking like handrails and like, you know, like tent, you know, like sheet metal covering it. That's about it, man, to go up on the thing. And then you got to go all the way to the cabin. So you're inside of a giant fucking helium-filled blimp, and you got to get all the way to the cabin through the fucking forward side.
Fuck that.
I'm good. Of course, people were made of more fucking grit and steel than, you know, back then.
Yep.
The fucking steel workers, man, building the Empire State Building. Yeah, they're built from cut from different cloth.
And look how many people that died, they died too, doing that job too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, it's like the Boilermakers that I was around at the power plant, right? Some of them guys, they got in trouble for riding the fucking ball up to the top on the cranes.
Yeah.
I mean, they were strapped in, right? But still, they got in trouble for it. Like, you crazy motherfucker, fuck all that bullshit.
It's like the guys climbing the fucking communication towers to change out the light bulbs. Like, no, I'm good. Supposedly, like I was watching one on the wind turbines, and they got that lift in there. They're saying it takes almost 30 minutes to get to the top of one of those.
It does, because my power plant, we had some of those, right, in other areas. And I talked to one of the guys that does that shit, right? He said, yeah, it takes a while to get up there.
That's crazy. Like, you're strapped in on this little platform, standing up for like 30 minutes getting up there.
You know,
Just waiting, listening to it creak and fucking sway.
but those people get paid very well too.
Oh yeah, yeah, they do.
I was gonna say, I'm sure they do. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they make six figures in a short amount of time just doing that.
Right.
I mean, it's a huge infrastructure push, so they're always going to pay good to get people attracted there.
Yep.
You know. Two,
Oh, yeah.
it is dangerous. You know.
I wonder what the hazard pay is on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
What's
I know
your
to change the
insurance
light.
gotta look like?
I know changing the light bulbs on all those communication towers. Guy I know that used to do it. Each time he did, would get paid $60,000 each time. Right there.
Oh, I used to. I contracted with a guy. He came home and he climbed towers for a living. He made fucking shit tons of money, dude.
Yeah, he goes. He said I could climb 2 towers if I wanted to, and I'd have to work the rest of the year if I didn't want to. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's because you're taking 10 years off your life every time you climb from all that stress.
Yep.
Maybe 5. 10's a little extreme.
Well, and you gotta be in damn good shape to do that. You gotta be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know.
You ain't fucking doing that shit. Out of shape for sure.
Nope.
Let's see. Did it fucking old happy resurrection day and fucking Trump tweeting out all that shit? Everybody's flying off that too.
I didn't see that shit, so
yeah.
I didn't.
He made a weird tweet like fucking Allah Akbar type shit fucking at the end of his True Social post.
Yep.
Let's see if I can pull it up. It was pretty funny. Mark Dice covered it this morning. If anybody watches Mark Dice's stuff.
I haven't watched it in a while. Watched his stuff.
I think it's more relevant than anything right now. Oh, yeah, that one was a big one, too. I don't think anybody's heard about that since we played this at the beginning. This shit's... I don't know how this is going to fly with the rest of everybody else, but... Oh, not that one. This one... Trump administration launches global effort to end criminalization of homosexuality. This is all after a young gay man was hung in Iran.
Huh.
You see that? That's fucking hilarious, dude.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that either, though. So
that's what I'm saying. He gets a hold of like shit that you don't really see. And this is coming out of NBC News, though. So it's a headliner.
Yep.
But nobody's really talking about it.
They don't want to talk about that.
And then old Ben Shapiro and Mark Levine talking shit. And
because if he did get that to happen, right, that would be a win for Trump. You know, that means the gay community would be on his side now.
Yeah. Yeah. They're trying to pull the midterm shit.
Yeah. Which, I've always said this, right? If people want to be gay, let them be gay. You don't have to kill them just because they're fucking homosexual.
Yeah, fucking goat humper.
Yeah, they want to fuck goats and little fucking babies, but yet they the ones should be killed. Because they're desecrating our livestock and the little ones too.
Yeah, exactly what they're doing right now. This was the post he made that they were flying off about this morning.
Yeah. All right. Well, Bridge Day all wrapped in one. There'll be nothing like it. Huh?
Open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards. You'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be Allah, President Donald Trump.
That one is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Tuesday
will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day.
Well, Rocky?
I get what he's doing there.
That one is pretty good.
That's something that I would say. Like that's something because I know what they are and what they believe in. That's something I would say.
Oh, you want to? I don't even want to get into that one. Did you
Yeah.
see? Like, I've been. You know who? Jordan. I think his name's Jordan Maxwell.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Have you listened to any of his stuff?
I've seen his stuff on YouTube. I haven't watched his stuff lately. I don't even know if he's alive still.
No, he died 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Where he
I
talks
know he
about
talks
everything
a lot
about
about a
wrapped
lot of
around
stuff like that.
Saturn.
The what?
Wrapped around Saturn. Here, I'll put
Refresh my memory on that one.
Jordan Maxwell's his name.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
There's one other one.
Shit, I might just have to follow Trump on fucking X just to get fucking see what he tweets.
I know, right? You're like, what is this crazy motherfucker doing today?
Because I'm always usually up when he's tweeting shit like that. So,
Right? Like, you son of a bitch. Hold on, I'm pulling the clip that I had saved from
just
earlier.
like that clip we played on Sunday with fucking Tyrus getting a fucking text message from Trump in the middle of the fucking night.
Who's tweeting at 3 a.m?
His wife goes, "Well, tell the bitch she can have you."
Did you see that she was walking down with the AI robot? The
Oh yeah,
Tesla?
believe it. Yeah,
Melania, yeah.
That shit was funny, dude, because they were fucking losing their shit about that. Both sides. I'm not talking both sides were fucking going crazy about it. Oh my god, it's the end of the world, it's AI, da 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 da.
I'm just waiting for when they do make start selling the AI robots, right? The girlfriends, right? I was waiting for the first time someone gets their dick stuck in the mouth of one.
That's what I'm waiting on.
You know?
It'll happen.
Yeah. I mean,
Just give it time.
the Big Bang Theory already said what could happen with that shit with just an arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
There you go.
remember that episode.
That was a good episode, wasn't it?
Well, they had a lot of good episodes, to be honest.
All right. We got a little tape.
Sanctified chaos.
All right.
This ain't very long.
The governments of the world and the religions of the world work hand in hand behind the scenes. And they create all kinds of violence and revolutions and all sorts of trouble because of religious beliefs. Concepts and ideas of theology and religion is the basis for violence and revolutions throughout the world. Just remember what I'm saying here. Do some homework on this subject called the planet Saturn. Saturn was a very important symbol to the Nazis, to the communists, to the Christian church, especially in Judaism and in Islam. In Islam, the planet Saturn is very important. He is the god of the black robes. This is why we have judges who wear black robes and priests who wear black robes and young people when they graduate wear black robes. The black robe was the symbol for the god Saturn. Mardi Gras, a Christian celebration. Mardi Gras is a celebration of the destruction of an old order of the world, destroying, partying, plundering, and the destruction of an old world order in preparation for a coming new world order. And if you go to the Rio and places like that where this Mardi Gras is held, you will find that Carnival, or the king of Carnival, is called King Saturn. King Saturn is the god of all chaos and destruction.
Yeah, he goes into a lot of that in detail, with the symbolism.
I know about that stuff.
Yeah,
That
that one
doesn't surprise me.
That one is we were talking about that the other day. When you get into land grabs, it becomes religious land grabs. And that always comes into question when you're talking politics, because they had just talked about that a couple weeks ago with Pete Hegseth and Trump, and officers getting upset about them using religion to get them going.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I know.
Because there's one after that. than I do. These are only shorts. I know that there's quite a bit out there. There's a couple other people that rebuke the fact of it, but they still aligned with it. Let's see if I can pull that one up really. I just started looking into them. They just started coming up on the feed with everything that's going on.
Yep.
Who translated it?
Let's see. Hold on one second.
No
Zoom.
problem. No problem.
Too many tabs. Fucking taskbar. This was at a different lecture.
Who translated the King James?
Can you turn it up a little?
No, it's
Rosicrucians and Freemasons.
That's as loud as it is.
yep.
Yeah, and once you understand, wait a minute, the Bible is a Masonic book. Of course, it's a Masonic book. How many people know that the symbols in Islam are taken directly out of the Old Testament Bible? And that Mecca is the black cube of Freemasonry. Mecca is a black. Look it up. The planet Saturn. Saturn was referred to as the black cube. And the more they pray, the more blood is spilled. The more violence and bloodshed builds each day. It's getting worse and worse and worse. And the more they pray, the worse it gets. And Christians all over the world are praying to God's Son, the light of the world, and they have no idea what they're praying to. They have no concept of the world of what they're praying to, and consequently, all of the evil is winning. Good people are losing. Knights Templars, Masonic, Freemasons are winning. They're controlling the world. Why? Because we're worshiping the wrong God. Because we don't understand what the symbols mean. Because we walk right past the truth sitting right in front of us and end up worshiping something that the Knights Templars have given us to worship. And therefore, we have got the famous idea in the world.
Yep.
There's a lot in there, and like me and Gilly were talking about the Masons and stuff, and that's not fucking your normal guys that are helping the community and any of that. It's the guys that are way the fuck up there. Because I've watched the guys that he was a Satanist and he went to the top, and he's seen some of the same things at the very top of the Masons. So, you know, when you look at what's going on now, you can see
craft for a reason, bro.
So,
because it's witchcraft.
Yeah, it's always been witchcraft.
It's always been witchcraft.
Go dig into Aleister Crowley for a while. That'll get you going with the same thing when he was talking about getting into the Masons, the higher orders and stuff. And I'm not talking Shriners and shit.
Did you see the confessionals they did on Aleister Crowley?
Yeah.
Talks all about that.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, Aleister Crowley put a lot in there. You know, and then they labeled him a madman. I mean, they do that all the time. You know, fucking, we had asylums for, I mean, how many popped up back in the 1800s? Like, they were all over the country.
Huge.
Built them like
huge
crazy.
Ones. There's no way we had that many crazy people. No way.
I know, right? It's all about political dissonance, or like, if your wife wouldn't have sex with you, just go fucking put her in there for hysteria. Get rid of her.
My thing is why were those not all over the fucking world? Why were they just here?
That's exactly what everybody's trying to figure out.
Because
I think that they are. I think we just mainstreamed, you know, psychology itself, like Sigmund Freud did in Germany, and then it kind of spread out from there. Carl Jung and all those guys making all that.
They wanted a fucking reset, so they built these big ass things and got the people out that would question and everything else that had a different reality.
Well, look what they did to JFK's fucking sister with the lobotomy shit. They made her fucking just be like a fucking mute.
Yeah.
You know,
I actually watched actual videos of lobotomies, like actual like medical. Dude, that shit is fucking crazy.
Right?
I could never, as a medical professional, do something like that.
ice pick somebody through the fucking top corner of their eye.
Now, as a sadist, I can.
But as
But
a
not as a
medical
medical-
professional,
Let's just
You're
make that very clear.
You're supposed to
Because
do no harm as a medical professional. No harm.
Hippocratic oath, which
Yep.
has two snakes staring at each other.
But
Yep.
as a motherfucking sadist, I will definitely fuck your shit up.
Well, what I like about Jordan Maxwell is you look at the original, the first Da Vinci Code, and them writing, Dan Brown writing about symbolism and showing like how you can misinterpret symbolism so quickly. You're like, Poseidon's tried it when he shows it, like devil's pitchfork. No, that's just his trident that they did in there. But which one's right? So that's what I found interesting. Listen to some of his stuff as symbolism itself.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of those societies, they talk with symbols. That's how they communicate,
Well,
you know?
look at fucking our gold shellback certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Got the trident in that motherfucker too.
Yep. Net King Neptune, baby.
Yep.
I got that shit on my arm.
Yep. All of it means something. I mean, everybody can have the same tattoo, but mean something different to them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we could all put fucking USN anchors on, and it all means something different to each one of us.
Yep.
However, it was experiences, whatnot. I still haven't done the Chiefs fucking anchor that everybody gets when they make Chief.
Neither did I, dude.
I mean, I'm still looking at one, but I haven't fucking wanted to break out my wallet and spend the amount of money for it. I need to find the HIV infested fucking tattoo artist does it fucking on the street. You know what I'm saying?
Just go back down to San Diego on 32nd Street.
Right.
Yep. Or Tijuana.
Yeah, or Tijuana, or you'd be like Tom's dumbass in Thailand and get Carpe Diem spelled wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I got my tattoo in Thailand, but it wasn't anything that was spelled fucking wrong.
I thought you guys went together for that one, or were they separate? Was it just him and Donnan?
It was him and Donnan because Murillo, Oscar, and I took Murillo and made his ass get one. He
Oh.
still has it too. It's a big one.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. Mine is getting covered up though. That's part of the one that's getting covered up on this arm
Oh, okay.
with my C service.
Which I don't see any. I mean, why'd you get it covered? Is it just because you wanted different designs, or because it started to fade out and blow out?
Well, one, he used a fucking needle that was a hook needle, so it fucking scarred like a motherfucker.
Ooh.
Two, it's just a fucking tribal, and it's like it means nothing really. So that was back when tribals were like, oh my god, fucking tribals are awesome.
I still got tribal on my left arm.
I got fucking 3 of them. I got this one, I got one on this arm, and one on my fucking leg.
I never did do the travel. Never did.
I did tribal. No, wrong arm. Forgot the screen's backwards. That's it. And that's fucking Jun's fucking tribal lightning bolt from fucking Tekken. That's the only, and I love playing Jun because I played him in so many fucking tournaments fucking at the arcade. So back in the day, we still had arcades at the fucking mall.
Oh, I missed that.
God, dude, it was so much fun. I'd always go for tournaments so you get free gameplay.
Yeah.
I wasn't that great, but hey, man, you get free fucking rounds.
They have like an automated one here at our mall. It's like you load a card and there's no attendance, no cash, no nothing.
Yep.
Weird.
It's like a Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbia's got one of those in those malls too.
Well, it's because they don't want anybody carrying around fucking fistfuls of quarters, knocking people out in fucking socks.
Hey,
Well,
I
they
mean,
never do that at my mall anyways. They fucking shoot each other and stab each other at my mall.
Yeah.
That's true.
Come
That's
on now.
true. They do. They've upgraded. They've upgraded from fucking quarters and pool balls to fucking guns and
Bullets
knives.
and knives.
I've watched so many of those videos come through about like the 90s and shit, and you see how everything fucking changed and all that shit. Everything was bright and colorful. Now it's fucking dull and gray and everything's gone. And I think that we lived in the best fucking decades there were between the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s. Fuck yeah.
Yep, I agree.
The fucking 90s bled right over to the early 2000s. And after that, it just kind of petered out. Think about
I
halfway.
would say
through.
2012 it started going stupid.
Oh, it was before that.
2008,
2009.
somewhere in there, about that.
Yeah.
It's when Obama
2000.
got in office when it started going fucking nutty, right there.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, Bush wasn't much better, but
No,
No,
he wasn't,
No.
but he was better than Obama. I mean,
we had a Nazi over a fucking jihadist, dude. So I don't know which one. I should say Nazi ties and then fucking radical Islamist fucking ties.
Yep.
Kind of like two of the same coin. Pick one. And it's always been about oil. Hell, you had an oil baron, Ross Perot, that fucking called it out.
Yep.
I mean, the dude was fucking honest.
Yep.
I own the fucking oil. I know the energy sector. Him and his big ass ears. Fucking tried to tell everybody back then.
Yep.
Yeah, but he was a fucking fruit dude anyways. He was fucking weird.
Well,
him and his little squeaky voice.
yeah, he wasn't man enough like Ron DeSantis getting his fucking push-up boots. Make him look taller.
I still find that funny that he has push-up boots. I do find that funny as hell.
They cut. Did you see they did like a cutaway of it, right? Like they got a side shot of the boot, and then they did a cutaway with like his original height and stuff, like how his foot had to sit up in that thing.
Yep.
Like he might as well just had Kiss fucking platformer shoes on, man. And walked out fucking them.
Well, it's like Robin Darrell wears the same type of push-up boots too.
Yeah.
You know, if you're short, you're short. Fucking own it. Who gives a fuck?
Look how long fucking Sylvester Stallone, when they did camera angles to keep him from looking so short.
Yeah. Especially with him and fucking next to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
You know?
And then they did Dolph Lundgren. They actually showed his height and made it look like he was a fucking monster.
Yep.
Which, I mean, he's a big dude. Don't get me wrong, but big dude and smart.
Yeah.
Fucking I think he's a biochemist. Like he's got a master's in biochemistry.
Yeah. Yeah. Weird.
Like, what the fuck? What's Dolph? Is he a sleeper cell? Has he been here all this time? Waiting to be activated?
Right.
By the Russians?
Oh. But he is a good actor, so.
Yeah, no, Dolph was good. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if you remember that alien movie. It was called I Come in Peace, but they had to switch it over to Dark Angel.
Yeah.
Where the aliens making narcotics out of humans.
Mm-hmm.
Pumping them full of heroin and then taking it out of their bloodstream.
Yep.
Making drugs.
Yeah, it's adrenochrome. That's the adrenochrome thing. They're taking it out of there, right? It's adrenochrome.
They tried showing you.
Episode, dude, there's an episode in Supernatural. I forget what season it is. And it had this girl that she had some kind of like thing. I forget what kind of monster or creature she was, but she had a thing that came out and she stuck it right like by their spinal cord to get their spinal fluid out.
Yep.
And she said, I love the mix of all the drugs you guys are taking. It's so good.
It's like and it's like
well, basically it was, but it was like they didn't call him a vampire in that thing. It was something else. But that's like one of the first movies I saw that, right? And then later on, when I start reading some stuff that I read, just because I happen to come upon it, I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I start putting two and two together. Yep. Yeah.
I mean, adrenochrome has been talked about in a lot of movies for a long time.
Dude, when the first time I read the Book of Jasher, they talked about it.
Yeah.
Like ancient times they talked about it. So it was like, I was like, holy crap. Like I knew what it was, right? But they didn't call it that in that book because it's like, supposedly a couple thousand years old or whatever, right? Talks about from the beginning to like Joshua and the sun standing still and all that crap, right? And then in between there, they're talking about that stuff. And I'm like, holy crap. And it was in Egypt where they were doing it. First time I think they were talked about it was in Egypt. So I think during the times of either Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, or the time of Moses.
That means you need to play the video game The House of Ashes, and it will give you a different rap about how Pazuzu is not so much as a demon, but a vampire An alien virus turned them into vampires. And they located it in Baghdad. It's one of the old, I think, King Nasser in there. And they already knew it then. And they were unleashing them on their enemies. It's actually a pretty good fucking
what I
alternate
thought was
history.
interesting? Blade Trinity, when they said Dracula was from the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
The original Drake, the Dracula.
Yep.
That Blade fought or whatever.
Yep.
That was
Have you
that. I
guys seen
thought
the
that
old
was
guard?
pretty interesting.
Which one?
The what?
The Old Guard.
No, I haven't
No.
watched that one.
That's a good movie. They came out with a second one. Worth it. I think it's
I
on
just had
Netflix.
I stopped watching Charlize Theron because she's trying to turn all of her adopted black kids into transvestites.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's actually a good movie. I hate
I
saying it,
know,
but-
I know. It's like I can't
Yeah,
watch Tom Hanks anymore. I can't watch Forrest Gump because, you know, everything they come up with that sexy baby thing, and I'm like,
Or Alan Richardson. Can't watch him.
nope.
You know, the dude for Reacher.
Yep.
He talks about how Trump supporters are fucking idiots and all this other stuff, and
And then he
Like,
beats
dude.
up somebody.
well, he was found okay with that, but
Yeah. Well, he
And
was
I'm
really
not-
good
I'm
when
not
he was
gonna-
a comedian.
huh?
When he was a comedian in that football show, I can't
Blue
remember.
Mountain State.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Blue Mountain State. Yeah, that's what it is.
It was good, but he just won't shut his fucking mouth about politics. It's like, dude, stop. You know?
Just shut up, fucking act in your movie, just like playing sports ball. Shut up. I don't care about your political view. Just play sports ball so I can watch it. I don't give a fuck. Just shut the fuck up. You know,
Drives me fucking crazy, man.
just go. Oh, you need to use your platform to talk to these people.
They're getting paid to do that crap.
Well, it's part of their contracts with the devil.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Itself. Or actually, I wouldn't even say that. It's just the globalist agenda. Put the herds, the sheep to sleep.
Well,
Because
they've
I'm
done
sorry.
a good job of that, dude. They've done a really good job of that. Bread and circuses like the Roman Empire, bro. That's what's going on still.
I got one for that. Hold on. I just seen this the other day. It's old Alex Stein. Old Alex Stein clip. I mean, Asmongold pulled it up, but come here, you bitch.
If you realize how fake it all is, the football, the basketball, the Lady Gaga, the Justin Bieber, it gives you these carbon tax messages. They tell you kids that I love Justin Bieber, and when the Bieber says, that's the cybersecurity and the police state's good, and when your children are turning to mindless vassals, they look up to some twit instead of looking up to Thomas Jefferson or looking up to Nikola Tesla or looking up to Magellan. I mean, kids, Magellan's a lot. Justin Bieber, something with one skip, the entire
I mean, he said it back then, and it's true.
Yeah.
They got rid of all these explorers and everything in those areas, and all we do is talk about history of them and what the government stole from Tesla and everything else.
Yeah.
You know, they were just talking the other day. It was me and my brother were talking about one of the planes that went down. They think got hit by one of the, like, Nicholas Death Ray. Friday electronics in it. I think, was it me and you, Gilly, that was talking about that? The RFK 1-2. Yeah. JFK's brother. Or not brother, but son.
No, it's not his son, it's his nephew.
Or nephew.
RFK.
Yeah, when they were flying.
Yeah, RFK is his actual brother.
Yeah.
Senior. RFK Senior is his
Wasn't
brother.
that the skiing accident?
No, RFK's dad or senior, he was shot
Okay.
He
I
was
thought one of them had
assassinated in, I think, 1968 or something like that.
when he was running for president.
Yeah. I forget was it
Oh.
Sirhan that killed him?
I don't know. I don't remember
I
exactly
think
who
so.
killed him, what his name, right? But the senator had that car wreck. That was a Kennedy, right? A congressman. That bridge and all that killed somebody, right? That's what you're probably talking about, thinking too, little T. I don't know, but
I know we were talking about one of them that was flying.
yeah, that was that was JFK's fucking son,
Yeah.
JFK Jr.
Yeah.
right there. That was Jr. flying.
Yeah, in 1999 he got killed. He was running for senator, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so was Hillary Clinton.
Yep. In the same fucking district, same state. It's New York. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. He killed. So Sirhan killed Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah. So that
Yep.
family has a lot of fucking. They're kind of cursed in the political world, really.
Didn't Saran, didn't he get to go meet the Pope or something?
Maybe I'm looking right now at it.
Pretty sure he got out or was gonna get out, and they let him meet the Pope or something. The
That's
Pope was trying to get him out.
I know they tried to parole him in 23 and 24, and they denied those.
Yeah.
He's 80 fucking 2, still living in fucking federal penitentiary. Sirhan, Pope. Let's put Pope in there. What does AI say? I don't see much with the Pope stuff. I know you're.
I thought he got to meet the Pope or something, and they were trying to get him out.
I mean, didn't it not too long ago? California let out a fucking pedophile because of his age.
Yep.
Like he'd been in there, so even though he had a life sentence, they felt bad for him, so they let him out.
And it was with kids younger than fucking 10 years old, too.
Yeah.
Them
motherfuckers are fucked in California.
Yeah.
Well, it's spreading, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's like a fucking cancer, man. They're putting their tentacles out there.
Yeah.
Fucking spreading it out. It's already been fucking a lot of people in I think it was Montana or Idaho are getting pissed off because they're moving in, raising fucking property values, and they're bringing their views with them because they're tax evating.
So Meridian, Idaho is a small town that borders Boise, basically. Meridian is one of the fastest growing towns in Idaho. And when I was out there a couple years ago, it was nothing but California license plates everywhere. It was crazy. And the prices went through the fucking roof.
They're fucking locusts, man. They fucking destroy everything where they're at, and they fucking move to the next area.
They're doing it in Utah, too.
Yeah.
And Colorado, too.
Colorado's been taken over years ago.
Yeah, but not as bad as it was like when my brother moved out there, right?
Yeah.
It did. Because a lot of people, when he moved out there, was a lot of people from the Midwest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then all the people from California started coming in, right? Fucking everything up and raising their fucking prices up. Everything.
Well, you know what? That's where fucking the states need to start fucking charging a hell of a fucking tax on anybody coming into the state that isn't a resident yet.
Yep.
You know, I mean, think about every state has their own fucking National Guard, right? Militia, if you want to call it. So it's like that. Those were built to protect each state from each other state, right? And then the federal government covers from there. But that was only because each state was charging taxes on each other, like, you know, like through the railroads and shit to carry fucking commerce.
Yep.
So it's like these people fucking destroy where they're at, and then they bring their views over. And it's like they try to change that, or they get on school boards, they get on fucking local townships, and then they fucking eat it from the inside out. It's like the damn worm in the apple, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it looks good on the outside, and you go to bite into it. All them fuckers have already been in it. Fucking eating everything from inside of it.
Yep.
Fucking cocksuckers. That's why Escape from LA needs to happen. They need to fucking drop it off on the Marianas Trench. Actually, the fucking San Andreas needs to break off. And they need to float to their own fucking island. stay on there.
Yep.
Just like, I mean, New York's just as bad on the East Coast. It's like they made these fucking like population centers and now they're fucking spreading across the fucking center of the United States, like central US. And they need to stay the fuck out of there. Because you got Spanberger. Did you see that shit for Virginia? They're smoking her ass now. They're trying to smoke her out. Because she went on the moderate fucking platform. And now she's fucking went full left fucking Karen fucking leftard. Just like any fucking white woman does.
Who did?
Fucking Spanberger, man, in Virginia.
Oh, yeah. For till the 19th, huh? For till the 19th.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, repeal it. Because they're the only ones out there fucking voting half the fucking time. I've seen the numbers. They can outvote men at any time because mostly men are at fucking work. And the men that are fucking voting are those fat fucking soy boy fuck sticks that don't have a fucking job, sit in mom's fucking basement or wherever the fuck they are. You know, like the ballot harvesting they were doing a petition signing they did in California. They're out there finding homeless people. Technically citizens. I mean, not against the fucking law, but they're fucking registering them up and making sure they get the numbers in. I mean, it's a fucking game. Can't hate them for the fucking game they're playing. We just ain't, the other sides and them aren't playing it.
There's a guy I follow, and he looks like he would be completely leftist. And I think I might have sent some stuff on Facebook. He's like real pale white, got tattoos all over. He's gothic as fuck, right? But he's talking about how he thinks that the Civil War is actually, or the World War III is actually going to start in Europe, in Great Britain and the UK.
Is that Jake Monroe?
No, well, I don't know if that's his real name.
He's like, he paints his, no, that's his name. Like if he paints his face all white and does like the crazy, like eyeliner and shit like that. He's real goth, but he dresses like, it might not be.
I don't think it is.
I know who you're talking about.
But he thinks that World War III is going to start in the UK because they've been overrun. And they're going to now, you know, and they just voted to do deportations like us. And that's going to cause a clash. And that's where World War III is going to pop off, because he said we're going to have to fight our own women, because women, especially white women, are so brainwashed in taking care of kids. And these people are like fucking kids. They trash their countries and then they spread like cockroaches. And he thinks that we're going to have to fight our own women and against them, even because the way they think, and they say, oh, it's okay, let them live here, they'll be fine, they won't do anything wrong, we'll take care of them.
You know why that is? You know why that happens?
Feminism.
It's because, well, yeah, that's part of it. But because feminism is taken over their fucking stupid goddamn brains, they are not able to see that if they became mothers themselves and had their own families, they wouldn't be worrying and trying to be mothers to people that are just going to harm them and ruin them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And
that's kind of what I was getting at is they gravitate to those types of people, and that's what he thinks too. And so he's definitely one to watch, because he does know his shit. You know?
Well, that's the thing. Like those kind of people that know that stuff, when they're famous like that, they're going to try and do to him what they did to Kevin Samuels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you know who Kevin Samuels is, you know, get a dog and die alone, or whatever it is. When you see like some video or clip of him, it's just funny. But I mean, that's what it is. And he's right. That's what it is. It's going to happen to that. And then I don't know how that problem is going to be fixed peacefully.
It's not.
I don't know.
You can't fix it peacefully. Can't.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's gonna be, we're gonna show force, and that's it. You can
Well-
talk all you want, but if I can close your windpipe for you and you can't open it up because it's closed, you're not going to talk anymore.
But the thing
And it's-
is,
The sad thing is that's what it might come to, and I don't want to see that.
Europe will be on their own now. They will be on their own. So
Yeah.
because
Well,
they
and
done
you know what? Europe's going to cause their own draft, dude. I saw a news report yesterday on Twitter, and it said that Germany said none of the men that are in Germany right now are allowed to leave the country because of a coming draft.
No, they can't leave unless they
Or
get
something
permission
like-
from military.
Yeah, something like that.
And
Yeah.
if it's extended, I think for longer than 3 months, if they're traveling longer than 3 months, they have to get permission. 3 or 6 months, they have to get permission from the military.
Yep.
That's
He-
actually what's being said.
And he really does think that World War III is going to start in Europe.
I know,
Because
like I
of that.
said, man, I watched Jake Monroe for a lot of years before he like shifted. And then he started new content and he started going over politics. And it was like left versus right type shit. And even though he's like goth, he's like pushing goth towards conservatism.
Right.
You know, from that. And he was causing like a lot of people were after him because he was causing a schism in the community. And he's like, where do you get to gatekeep this community? Like everybody
Well,
has them. Like,
The first time I saw him was on Rollo Tomasi's podcast. I don't know. I think it was Rule Zero or The Rational Male or something like that. Or it might have been the Michael Sartain guy because they all podcast, those two podcasts together. And they had that dude on there. And he was talking about all that kind of stuff, like what we're just discussing right now somewhat. But of course, they're talking more of the sexual dynamic and relationship crap, not the fallout because of the sexual dynamic relationship crap, which causes all this stuff. You know, it's interesting to see how that thing is, how it's going that way. And yeah, dude, he might be right about the war in Ukraine because there's another guy saying he saw a draft in Ukraine. He saw a draft coming for Europe because America's going to be busy with Europe or something like that. I don't know. But with what's going on in Iran right now, I don't know how they're going to shift focus to that.
Well, they're not backing us up to begin with, you know. So, I mean, NATO just shot down the thing for the Straits of Hormuz to get it reopened to give protection. They just shot that down. All of NATO shot it down.
yep.
Fucking stupid.
NATO would be gone. They would be getting no funding or anything. It's like get out of America right now.
That is the that's the plan is for us to leave. Maybe it is Jake. Maybe it is him. It is. Yeah.
That's
you're
kind of
right.
like where he cleaned
That's the
up,
guy.
like when he does his
Yep.
doing his politics stuff now. This is
Yep.
what he switched over to, but these are all of his original stuff.
Yep, that's him.
Okay. I was thinking it, but I wanted to be sure because I watched him way before he did politics. Like started watching him during COVID doing game streams and shit
Yeah.
like that and just talking, and then watched him shift over all these years to that, golf for conservatives. So
Yeah, he's a cool dude. He knows his shit. When he talks,
Yeah.
he makes sense, you know.
yeah, he's very articulate. He has a very good voice and he can articulate his speaking. And he's got a British accent too.
Yep.
So
The
he
way he
sounds all
does his
fancy,
reminds me of Marilyn Manson.
I guess.
I
His
mean,
look.
Like the Dope Show. Like remember how he looked during 1998 with the Dope Show
Yeah,
album?
kind of.
I
I
don't
can
know
kind of
what the-
see that, I guess.
Androgynous fucking suit that he wore, the latex suit.
Like it was the makeup and the contacts where he had like the white beady
Yeah, he had
eyes,
the
kind of like
contacts
I
and the
had,
teeth.
right? That's what it reminded me of. I'm like, well, I've seen this before, but it was Marilyn Manson that looked like that.
Well, also Jake,
know.
I think he might be from Ireland too, if I remember right. I know he was living in Belfast, and he used to talk about some of the IRA stuff that came up, but it'd be few and far in between. Like he didn't stay on it.
Mhm.
Real quick, if you guys ever make this, I've been cooking since we started, and I just got the paste done.
I know we've been watching you.
That's it. That's all I've got done is the paste. The paste
That's
is
good.
what helps build the curry. And I'm just now starting the curry before I start the chicken and noodles and all that.
You
Man.
motherfucking Indian. Kick yourself out of the
No.
country.
Thai. And we like
Oh,
Thai.
you're doing Thai curry? Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a coconut red Thai curry.
Oh, well, you got to
chicken.
say that then. You just said curry. You know, like curry's attached to a lot of
Well,
things.
Curry's attached to every continent.
That's because of the British.
Well, speaking of the IRA, Little Tate brought up the IRA. I got one on that one right here.
Uh-oh.
The IRA is fucking back.
We, the New Republican movement, have watched their councillors and MLAs over the past 12 months. The level of disrespect shown to the people who put you into power, this cannot be ignored any longer. We are proud men of Ireland. We are patriots. Your policies and decision-making regards to flooding our communities with undocumented military-aged men is not acceptable. We will not sit back any longer and watch our culture and religion destroyed by the people we put in power. Also, the sexual indoctrination of our children in schools has not went unnoticed either. The New Republican movement will take immediate action against anyone who threatens our ways of life and the safety of our women and children. We have your addresses and known your movements. Every one of you are legitimate targets as of today. The New Republican movement, the 28th of 11/25.
And I fully support them in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I can't. There no lie was told there. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
fully
I-
support them in that.
they're doing it. I don't know what Scotland's going to do, and England's pretty much done.
Yeah,
England's done for.
well, they know it's coming because when you're saying that Thumper, they just announced that they were taking off the all the police policing basically what hate speech over fucking tweets and shit.
Mhm.
Yep.
They're removing them all off of it and putting them back out on the street where they're supposed to fucking be.
Yep.
Investigating fucking tweets, mean tweets.
Well, they need to arrest that prime minister guy, whatever his name is, from England. That guy's
Keir Starmer.
dumb.
They
Yeah.
are fucked over
Oh
there.
no,
They don't know
Rocky.
it yet.
He's
but-
not dumb. He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. So does Newsom. So does fucking Mayor Inslee, Bob Ferguson. Like all these politicians that are ruining everything. They're not stupid, dude. They know what they're doing.
They were told
I know,
to do it.
but they're stupid because eventually someone's going to get sick of it and take their ass out.
That's what they're waiting on.
Well, that's the gamble. Is will I survive this or not?
That's what they've been gaslighting for the longest time here in the US, waiting to start a race war. They're doing it all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking like black people, I'm talking everybody.
Yeah, it's everything. It's everything and everyone. What Metallica one is that one, bro?
Oh, Justice.
Justice.
Good
Yeah,
one.
my son gave it to me for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good album. Eye of the Beholder and Injustice for All, dude.
Uh-huh.
That song has more meaning now than it did back then.
Oh yeah.
Most of those songs, pretty much all of them. Heck, you could talk about Blackened right now. Blackened is the end.
What the rebels ahead.
Throwing all you see into obscurity. Yeah. It's yeah, they're trying, and I think someone's gonna take the bait. Or if someone takes the bait, they're gonna do it in a way where it's done in private.
That could be.
Like that's the way you would probably have to take those people out, is in private. Then you produce the head and say, this is what you get.
Be like that scene from Goodfellas, you know? Just walks him into an empty room. Oh no. Boom.
Boom.
Yep.
And they waited a long time to do that too.
Uh-huh.
Long time.
Dude, your picture's great. Let's take goodness,
Yeah.
dude.
Looks like a fat black bitch taking a shit. That's what it looks like.
Well, they tend to try to shit all over the military. That's our ground invasion force for the Middle East.
Right?
You
That's-
know,
They got a lot of-
awful and no one gets hurt.
technically there's no boots on the ground because they're on tracks. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So they're actually not touching it with boots on the ground. They've got
And
motor.
they got enough fat to protect them from small arm fire right there.
Yeah, they'll
Just
stop
like
at
the
9.
Blob did.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Wolverine movie?
Yeah. I'm talking about Blob in general in the Marvel comic universe, man. Did you just call me Blob? No, I just said, hey, bub.
Hey, bub.
Good old fucking comic books that have been ruined by fucking Hollywood half the time.
Oh, dude, they got wrecked
Yeah,
around
dude.
2000 and I gotta say probably about 2000, 2001 comic books were over.
Yeah.
Comics haven't
And
been
they've
shit for a
steadily
very
gotten
long
worse.
Yeah, because the golden age was fucking in the 90s.
time. I'd go with that. I mean, not literally the golden age, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean the ages themselves, and I'm talking about the best series was in the 90s.
Well-
You know what I mean? The best writing, the best
Artwork.
all of it.
The
There's
best
so many
artwork.
comics.
Best artwork by far.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, you had Jim Valentino, you had freaking Mark Silvestri, Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, Wills Portacio, and Eric Larson. All of them with a fucking chip
And
on
don't-
each other and something to prove.
Don't sleep on Todd McFarlane either.
Oh, now actually, I missed 2. I missed Todd McFarlane and my favorite of all of them, Mark Silvestri.
Yeah, there you go.
Like Silvestri Cyberforce, man, that was my shit. I love that guy.
It's good shit too.
Then Dale Keown came out with Pitt.
Yeah, I think I
didn't read
got
the-
some of the first pits.
Oh, I still got them all, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those guys, man, they were all fucking stupid talented in their prime, hated Marvel, had a chip on their shoulder, and they just fucking
I only have Pitt #1. That's the
yeah.
only
I
one
got
I
Pitt
have.
number, I think 1, 2, and 3.
I just
I got
like Pitt because of his
first
color
one.
scheme.
Well, he was
I
like
never read
well,
comic
Dale,
books till
well,
I
Dale
got out in
Keown,
the 80s.
he used to draw the Hulk, and so it's like the Hulk except dangerous looking.
Yeah.
Like that was cool.
Let me put a big ass spike on my fucking hand really quick
All right.
while I'm punching you and jabbing you with like a punch dagger.
Yeah, with saber tooth style claws.
Yeah. Right. Combination. Well, Todd and them started Image, and Image went pretty far.
Still around.
Image has done pretty good, dude. Like Invincible is freaking amazing, man.
Yeah, they did Invincible. But even later on
Invincible-
with stuff like Witchblade and things like that, they kept going.
Which
Yeah.
was good.
I've
Spawn's
got
still my favorite. Oh, go ahead.
The Darkness.
Yeah, I've got the first 7 compendiums of Spawn, and then I've got all of Invincible. Image does have some pretty cool stuff, you know, and then I have some Marvel and DC stuff. Like I got the DC versus Marvel amalgam, and then the DC versus Marvel regular one. So, and then of course I got the Punisher with Garth Ennis as the author, which I guess they say is the best series of the Punisher run.
Yeah.
He did the best. Which those were pretty good. They were pretty good books. It's just like when Maganucci gets killed and everything. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Spawn had a good run. Like I said, I enjoyed the storyline.
Yeah, Spawn was good.
You know, great twists and turns and fucking some of the best shit in there. There was a lot of religion in that one too, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, he was a Hellspawn.
Mm-hmm.
I just loved it when the anti-Spawn showed up and just fucking wrecked him.
I like when he wrecked the Redeemer the first time around too. Coming out of a fucking space station, fucking built with righteous fire, and you're like, oh, he just got fucked up.
Yeah, they played real loosey-goosey with the theology there, but it was pretty fascinating to read. I like the Billy Kincaid one, though. I love the one where the child killer got let loose and he just fucking
Yeah.
tore apart.
Billy Kincaid was some dark shit, that's for sure. That whole series. with
Then they
him in-
followed him into hell, though. Like, that was the cool part, is after he went to hell, they're like, oh, we're not done with you yet, bro.
Yeah, we ain't done. And he thought he was fucking mentally retarded.
Yeah.
Good shit. That's what I'm saying. Like the 90s, that's where a lot of that fucking, no pun intended, spawned from.
Yeah.
All the
absolutely.
breakups and the big guys and offshoots, and it became really great.
Yeah, you go on the Marvel side. I mean, Jim Lee era X-Men was definitely the best.
That's like watching X-Men the animated series back in the 90s.
Yeah, it was awesome. The only part I didn't like about that show, though, Wolverine got his ass kicked a lot. Like he could never seem to win a fight in the animated series.
It's true. It's true.
It's the only thing I didn't like about it. I watched the whole thing, but like it's the only part of that just.
Well,
it's like
he couldn't win against,
books, you know.
And the Deadpool movie, the new one, showed he couldn't really beat Deadpool either because they both regenerative. Regenerate.
Yeah, you can't beat Deadpool. Yeah, it's like was it Wolverine, Sabretooth, and fucking Deadpool, all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and Deadpool gets the edge because Lady Death's fucking in love with him.
Yeah.
Through that whole through the series.
Yep.
So she won't let him die. She just loves him. Which, awesome. If you watch the spinoff, Thanos is always mad at him because he tried to get Death's fucking affection. And fucking she loves him. Which is funny because they turned Death into a female, which is kind of appropriate. Hilarious. Yeah. It's like just one of those shoots, man, you see. Or even like Sandman, when Sandman came out during the same time too. Like
I saw it, but I never read it.
It was good. I read that was the first thing I read after I got out of the Navy.
Was it?
No, it was. I read Watchmen, V for Vendetta, A History of Violence, and then I got Sandman because someone left volume 1 of Sandman on the Abraham Lincoln, and I was like, "Does anybody want this?" And it was like brand spanking new. So I read it when I got out of the Navy, and I started reading it when my father passed away because I went to. At the time when he passed away, I was with my mom when all that stuff happened, and I brought that book with me to read because I was there for like a week after he passed. And then I got all the other ones, and it was a pretty good series.
Yeah, Sandman's pretty good.
Because in the first book, he goes to hell to fight Lucifer Morningstar for part of his helmet or whatever it is. That thing that he wore, it looks like the space jockey thing from Alien.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about? It almost looks like the same kind of thing. And Sandman was good.
Which they did pretty good on the Netflix series.
Like main Justice League people, they did all right, dude. Like they should have made Death look like Death is supposed to look like.
Well, they had to be woke.
Yes, I know. And she did a good job, dude, but it would have been better if they would have made them look like the characters they're supposed to look like. I'll never understand that stupid crap. But,
like turning Cleopatra black? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Macedonian.
Yeah, Macedonian.
Greek.
She's not Nigerian black.
No, she was Ptolemaic.
Who else did they switch? Like Catherine too, Queen Catherine or something like that. They tried changing her up.
Oh, the BBC has pretty much changed every European historical figure into a shade of some sort.
So is Disney.
Yeah, Disney.
No, dude, the BBC is way worse.
Speaking of Disney, there was a guy, I need to save his shit. He was doing I'm gonna ruin your childhood fucking movies. And he was doing like the ones I watched was obviously Pinocchio.
Yep, the Dark Side of Pinocchio and all that shit, right?
Yeah, and then fucking Snow White.
Yep.
And a couple others I watched. But the Pinocchio one is like spot the fuck on, dude.
Dude, the old German fairy tales were brutal, man.
The Grimm fairy tales? Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about the old German ones,
There's a lot of reality in those things.
Well, that's why they told them to kids. They said there's reality.
I know, but then Disney twisted them and made them stupid and made everyone dumb.
Not with Pinocchio.
Those tales are meant to scare the shit out of kids.
Yeah, I know.
Hansel and Gretel. I mean, come on.
Hansel and Gretel.
You know what's a cool series to read is Fables. If you ever get a chance to read Fables by DC Comics, Snow White, the big bad wolf is the best character of all, dude. He's kind of like Wolverine in a way. He's badass, dude. The big bad wolf. Prince Charming's in it. He's a womanizer. It's hilarious.
Sort of like Once Upon a Time.
So Once Upon a Time took from that.
Yeah, okay. My wife liked that show.
I could only get to like the third season. I like when they had like Zeus and Hades in it. I kind of stopped watching it after that. I was just like, I can't watch it no more.
Yeah. The one
They
thing
made
I
it too
did like
Disney.
about it was I'm a big Robert Carlyle fan, and him playing Rumpelstiltskin is just fucking perfect.
The dark one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was so you guys watch Train Spotting, right?
Yes.
No, I haven't watched.
I
Okay,
have.
so there's a character in there named Begbie, and Begbie is the arch criminal lunatic maniac, likes to knife people. Like he's the violent psychopath of the group, and that's where I first saw Robert Carlyle. And after the various other stuff he's done, I kind of became a big fan of his. My mother asked me, she's like, "Hey, have you ever seen Hamish Macbeth?" I'm like, "No, what the hell's Hamish Macbeth?" And she's like, "Oh, it's this Scottish sitcom. It's like really funny and like kind of dark at the same time. It's like it's from back in the 90s, but I think you'd really like it." I'm like, "Cool." So I went and downloaded it. And it's about a cop, a constable named Hamish Macbeth in this small little Scottish hamlet. And it's fucking Robert Carlyle. And it's so freaking weird seeing Begbie, the actor who played Begbie the psychopath, playing a very thoughtful and conscientious police officer.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he plays a good psycho.
He plays a great psycho, yeah. But then to see him all like wholesome and shit, it's like, whoa.
Well, that means he
hilarious.
has the ability to play different kind of characters. You can't just pin him in one kind of role.
Oh no, he's definitely got a range, no question.
I thought he was pretty good as Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
I remember when they said Peter Pan was his father. I was like, oh, dang, Peter Pan.
Well,
So he was a product of rape and child trafficking.
Yeah.
Now you get it. You didn't understand that when you saw it as a little kid, though.
oh, but the dark series of Peter Pan, it's about child trafficking, all that bullshit.
Yeah, so was
So
the
was
whole
Pinocchio.
carnival scene from fucking Pinocchio.
Yeah, Captain Hook was the good guy
Yeah.
trying to save kids.
Yeah. They kind of made him a good guy in Once Upon a Time, too.
That would make sense.
Good form. Good form.
Yep.
It's crazy that all that stuff, now that you see it as a grown up and you actually read the real history and the real stories, you're like, man, this crap's messed up. Messed up.
But necessary.
Yeah, it's necessary to know that stuff too, to teach lessons to people.
Well, and nothing sparks a kid's imagination like a little fear. When you tell them a story that scares them, not only does it teach them a lesson, but it also makes them more imaginative.
Yeah, but then you get in that fear-mongering state right there, too.
I'm not talking about overdoing it. I'm talking about putting a little bit of pepper on a salad, not eating the whole fucking shake. Come on now, let's be reasonable.
But there would be people that would eat the whole fucking thing right there.
Yeah, there's some mouth breathers out there that would, I'm sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think most of them have been
everybody?
turned into mouth breathers.
What? You got a rabbit?
hey, I found Thumper if
Oh
he
my God,
takes
hold on.
Dare.
My dog got a rabbit.
Nice. I found Thumper if he takes Dare on Zipic right here. Real quick, sorry.
If I take what?
Ozempic.
And Dare.
Oh, Jesus.
And Dare.
Hey, I'm going to
Oh, my-
experiment with this shampoo called Nair and this shot called Ozempic. And I'm trying both at once to see the outcome. Holy fucking shit! It sucked the soul out of me! I need God!
Goddamn Smeagol and shit.
I seen that the other day. I couldn't resist on that one. I could not.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Back to the Bigfoot memes again. That
Dude,
those were big and then they died
funny,
out.
man. They're funny. I like them.
Hey, I like the eagle one. The eagle, the goose, and the beaver ones now, too.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen those.
Well, we played them on here, but we can't play all of them because a lot of them have fucking music in them.
Yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit.
Oh, nice. We just got a fucking new utility regulation. The law shifts Indiana away from traditional miles towards a system that ties utility profits directly to their performance. We'll see how that goes.
Hell yeah.
Saying I'll read through it, but it's like low income protections, billing transparency. That's the biggest one, man, is billing transparency.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You end up with all these fucking crazy service charges. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Well, like here, like where I'm at in Boonville, right? With Ameren UE, guess what? They have a sales tax, state tax, right? Plus a city tax on top of that shit. Yeah. When I lived out in the country, I just had one fucking sales tax, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, this one just got a survey for mine asking questions like that too about, you know, the transparency and all that, and how are they on service calls and.
Well, this was pretty good too. The low income protection. It now prohibits hot water disconnections during peak heat, June 1st through September 23rd.
Yep.
So if you're qualified in the low income bracket, they can't turn shit off.
Yep.
That's good. I mean,
during that hot weather, that's aimed at like older people.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't take advantage of that shit. Pay your bill.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, still pay your bill.
And if they're all low income, guess what? They're getting help. Some of those people are getting help with their utility bill anyways.
Yeah, that's the further help. So they can't disconnect it right on your ass. They can't come right out there and just shut the motherfucker off.
See, here in Missouri, we have that on the heat peak, like hot days and all that bullshit, and cold days.
Mm-hmm.
They already have that, but as soon as that's over with, they can disconnect them if they don't pay their bill.
Yeah. Now, at least they're trying something. Everybody's been going after fucking utilities for a while, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're paying all this money for these fucking power plants, regardless of what you get, you know, whether it's stable or not or anything, you're still paying the same amount of fucking money. So,
well, see, like Ameren, they're trying to fucking tax the fucking people, get the people to pay for a new nuclear plant, right, to be built. Yeah. Well, in Missouri, you cannot tax anybody on that shit, make them pay for it until after it's completed and up and running and operating.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah.
Boys, I got to go get my wife. I'll be back.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, you guys are going to love this one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I went up there confirmed, man. Annabelle got herself a big old fat fucking rabbit.
Nice.
Let her eat it. Let her eat it. Fuck it.
Coughing out fucking fur.
Yep.
My dog's been taking out fucking baby rabbits like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go, fellas.
No, we don't spit. When it's in your mouth, you swallow it. Shut the fuck up. Don't eat it.
It's like that white lady with the glasses on when trying to have her kid swallow the medicine.
Yep.
And she just looks back like rolling her eyes because he's sitting there laughing.
Hell yeah. That shit's funny as hell though, man.
Hell yeah, it is.
Discoveries that prove history.
Right. Well, I'm with Rocky. I got to get ready and get off here. It's about my time to go. I got to get some shit done. So,
all right, man.
I will talk to you brothers later.
Yeah,
but right.
See ya.
See ya. Here's something for you boys right here. Something new to try with cabbage right here. Stuff that bitch with brown treacle sausage, ham chunks, onion, garlic, pepper.
A cabbage bowl.
Hell yeah.
That looks good. As I'm sitting here with a fucking Napa cabbage in my hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it can be done very easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna shred some and put it in this.
Here's one about an ancient breed that's been from Europe, right? Kitchens across Britain and parts of Europe, a small, unusual working dog once played a crucial role there, known as the turd spit dog. This breed was bred for a single job, turning roasted meat over an open fire. Before modern machines cooking meat eventually required constant manual effort. To solve these, people short-legged dogs were placed inside a wheel connected to a spit. As they ran slowly, the meat was sure to cook properly. You know, yeah. And then they went away with the mechanical fucking needs fucking
shit.
was bad. Yeah.
A turn spit. No kidding.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know, but that was
Makes
only
sense, though. Makes sense.
1600s probably right there, 1700s, you know, 1500s probably. Yep.
Yeah, well, as long as they had a pulley and a rope, yeah, they could make that happen.
Well, and dogs back then wasn't considered pets. They were working animals.
Mostly.
Yep. Whether it be doing something like that or hunting, you know, retrieve the game. You know.
Yep. Yeah. The three big things with dogs: guarding, hunting, and herding.
Yeah. Exactly. Nick, you ever seen a possum cooked?
Nope, can't say I have.
Got it right here for you, brother.
That's an armadillo.
Whoa, shut my
armadillo.
mouth and keep
Sorry,
on
armadillo.
talking. Look at this here. Look how you pop that thing out that shell like that. If we have an armadillo entree, sir, that mud so juicy, it's still skating on the plate. Now, I know I'm going to be in the minority on this one, but I tried. It ain't no worse than like an armored possum, a battle-ready raccoon, if you will. How can you not enjoy a critter that come with its own bowl? You know what I'm talking about? Pass the Texas Pete, I'm finna eat.
Sorry, I had possum on mine for some reason, but.
Well, don't armadillo carry like some kind of like infectious bacteria? Like, don't they got something pretty nasty?
Well, I don't know for sure, but they say the same thing about possums. People eat possums all the time here in Missouri, down south.
No, possums don't carry nothing. I think armadillos do, though.
You know, because some people say,
like
some people will say,
or something fucked up.
We'll be looking up here.
Yeah, because I know possums are completely fucking harmless. You can eat.
Well, growing up, I heard you stay away from the possums because they carry fucking bacteria, right?
Well, I mean, all animals carry bacteria. The question is which one. The particular
They're actually
variety is important.
They can't even get rabies.
Yeah, the bite temp's too low. Like I think is it koala bears that carry syphilis or something like that, or gonorrhea?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, like koala bears got some kind of STD.
Hansen's disease, leprosy.
Leprosy. I thought it might be leprosy. Yeah. Okay. So they carry leprosy. Turtles carry salmonella. Like, I mean, you got to be careful when you're eating critters.
Well, turtle's good, but you got to know which meat because they have like 7 different meats in them right there.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. You got to know just like a catfish, right? Like in the river, like, got all that red fat in it. You got to cut that shit out.
Okay. Because I know that's how all the Galapagos giant tortoises got killed. Was all the sailors would fucking stop by the islands, pick up the turtles, throw them on board, and go.
Yep. Yeah.
Or tortoises, I should say.
Yep. Yeah. Snapper. It's hard to beat if it's cooked right. Very hard to beat. Yes, Rocky, I'll send you an invite.
Here, Rocky.
Cool.
All right, there we are.
Yep.
All right, what did I miss, boys?
Now we're talking about what critters carry various dangerous bacteria and STDs.
And cooking an armadillo.
Cooking an armadillo?
Yep.
So what? Okay. So what about the armadillo and getting cooked?
It just showed how it pops right out of its shell when it's cooked.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's okay. I didn't know that. Interesting. What else are they going to cook?
Well, no. Oh, but yeah, this old black guy was showing it how it was fucking cooked. I was like, okay. Yeah.
How did he say the armadillo taste? Armadillo's taste. What do they taste
He didn't.
like?
He didn't say. He was just doing like the commenting on it, right? He said, "I tried that. Can't be no worse than possum and fucking coon." Yep.
Okay. That's interesting right there, though.
All right, fellas. Here's one right here. 7 rude habits that could actually be signs of intelligence.
Habits that could actually be signs of intelligence. Interrupting people. It may sound rude, but fast thinkers often interrupt because their minds race ahead. They're not trying to dominate. They're just connecting ideas quicker than words can keep up. Forgetting names. Brilliant minds prioritize concepts over details. If someone recalls your idea but forgets your name, it's not disrespect. It's cognitive overload from deep focus. Arguing a lot. Smart people love testing logic. What seems like confrontation is often curiosity. They're not fighting you. They're challenging ideas to sharpen truth. Zoning out in conversations. When they drift off mid-talk, it's not boredom. Their brain is already exploring deeper meanings and alternate outcomes. Correcting others. It might sound arrogant, but it's really about accuracy. They crave truth, even in casual chats. Precision feels natural to them. Sarcasm. Quick, layered humor takes mental agility. Studies show sarcastic minds process language and emotion faster than most. Staying up late. Night hours are their creative zone. While others sleep, they think, plan, and invent quietly. 7 rude.
I can identify with some of those.
Because we've all done a lot of that shit on here. We have.
I've gotten away from being a night owl, but certainly not by choice.
Nope.
Sometimes I can do it. It just depends on what's going on.
Yeah, if I don't have to wake up in the morning at any given time, I tend to stay up late. Yeah.
Like Friday nights, sometimes I can stay up till like really late if there's something that's going on, Like one day, like we podcasted until it was like, I don't know, pretty late.
Well, it was 11 o'clock my time, midnight your time.
Something like that, yeah.
I found that kind of intriguing because we have all done that at one point in time on here. So,
yeah, that's true. Very, very true.
trying to find this one for Thumper here. If I can find that motherfucker. Here. I need to delete some of this shit.
Okay.
Oh, found it. Found it. Come on, motherfucker. Don't tell. Oh, there we go. Thumper, you watching?
Give me 1 second. Turn my heat down. What's up?
There you go.
Sorry.
You're sorry. Shut up. Oh. Hey, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
I need you to get over here right away and get me to the emergency room.
Emergency room? Come on, what kind of fucking stupid shit did you do now?
Look, don't worry about it. Just get here, and when you get in my room, I need you to have an open mind.
She's wearing a strap on, isn't she?
I hate you.
You fucking jerk off.
Fucking open mind.
I immediately, when I saw that last night, I immediately thought of Thumper. I did.
Funny.
Did Little Tate leave?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he probably got schoolwork or something going on. So,
He did say something like a test, right?
No, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was late. I had to take a test at work.
How did the test go?
It took me longer to walk to go take it than it took me to take it.
Okay.
Did you have to be like airplanes up there, us down here?
No, it's okay. So what they do is before you can qualify for a certain job, right? You got to have certain tests and qualifications and courses and all that. And I want back into my old job, right? Because they made me an electrician, right? And I'm like, no, fuck that. So now that I'm an electrician, we have this transfer program where you can transfer into a different job if you meet all the qualifications.
Okay.
And I had all the qualifications for my old job, obviously, but a new requirement, and it's so stupid. You had to take a test proving you knew how to use Windows 10.
Seriously?
Yeah, well, I mean, Windows 10 is the operating system that the whole company uses. So, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that they want you to know the operating system the company uses for their computers, right? But, I mean, for any of us, it's just so fucking stupid, right? Because it's so easy.
Yeah.
And so I went in there. I was, like, in there for, like, 8 minutes. Took their test. Done. Bye. But now I got all my fucking qualification list all checked off, so now I can get booted back to my old job. And all that time and money to train me for something else will have been for nothing.
Yep.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, I fucking told them. And they didn't listen.
Well, as long as you're still making good money, who gives a fuck, right?
Yeah, I give a fuck, believe me.
Yep.
And the funny thing is, right now I'm on an electrician's crew, right? And a lot of the new planes are coming into our area without the right brackets for all the wires to attach to, right? And so they're giving me all the bracket jobs to install the brackets onto the airplane. So basically, as an electrician, I'm still doing mechanic work, like, which is cool. I don't care, but the irony is,
So just I know this isn't our cooking podcast, but I'm cooking noodles for this Thai thing, and I'm actually cooking the noodles in the chicken broth instead of actual like water like they do.
Well, it's better to cook it in chicken broth, right there.
Why wouldn't you? It's just more flavor. Like every opportunity to put more flavor in, man.
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, it's like the first time I ever fucking cooked them. I didn't cook them in chicken broth noodles until about a couple months ago.
Well, there's a
I just
reason
use
why.
salt.
When I make my biscuits, dude, it's like a teaspoon, or you have to have a teaspoon of salt. I'm like, no, I'm going to put in a tablespoon and a half of fucking chicken bouillon powder.
Yeah. But when I did that, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm doing that ever from now on for chicken broth.
No.
You know,
I could have put water in the vegetables in that roast I did I? No, I put in beef stock and fucking Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah. Here's one of people's got a son. I'm sure everybody's been through this at one point in time when they're younger, right?
Guess what? What? I put a chip clip on my wiener. Okay. You don't believe me? Oh no, sadly I believe you. Well, it hurts. I'm sure it does. Take it off. No, you gotta see this first. I'm definitely not looking at that, so no. Dad, can you please bring me another chip clip on and try out too? I'm not giving you another chip clip to put on your...
I gotta say, I never ran into that one.
I've seen a lot of his. He does a ton. Like, it's all comedy on his. It's not, none of that shit's real, but he's got some funny shit.
Oh, I've seen River do something like that.
Well, I'm sure he actually bases some of that shit off of real stuff.
Yeah.
All of us have raised sons know, even though it didn't never happen to us, it's something a boy would do.
Yeah. Rivers done something like that, but his best one yet, this is when he was 3 years old at his mom's house, right? She wasn't paying attention to him. He went in the kitchen, got the milk out, pissed in the milk, and put it back.
Oh, God, why?
And then went and told his mom what he did, right? Of course, I get a phone call. Guess what your fucking son did? I said, the fuck did he do now? He pissed in the milk. I said, well, at least he told you. At least he didn't have to go drink it and find out why it's sour.
Oh my goodness. Make
I
this a
said-
clip right here.
And I said, look, you got to remember, too, he's a fucking boy. You're not raising a girl on this one. Boys are different than girls on this.
We do retarded shit.
Yes. And I said, with him, if he gets quiet, you better go find him and see what the fuck he's doing. You know?
Yep. Oh yeah, quiet is the worst thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Dennis Leary was talking about that, and during Lock and Load, he's like, you ever have when you have kids, you know, and you read the newspaper, and then you realize it's the dangerous quiet, and you're like, wait a minute, something's going on, and you're looking around, and then you go into the bathroom, and they're there bathing the cat.
Yep. Or shave the dog's head with your fucking beard trimmers.
Well, shaving the dog head's a popular one.
Yeah.
Changing my mind. I'm not doing my noodles. I'm doing rice.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's silly. That's pretty funny though. My goodness, dude. I feel like, why weren't you paying attention to him?
I did. I started laughing too. I started laughing. I was like, fuck yeah.
I mean, I would ask you, like, you know, why are you not paying attention to what he's doing?
Yeah. And I mean, I called Mom immediately, right? I said, Mom, I told her, she started busting out laughing. Well, I told her, you know. Mom goes, well, he's a boy. You got to watch him, you know.
You're a tad bit more creative.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're not really like herd animals. You know.
Shit, I was glad Rivers not picked up fucking put snakes in his fucking pockets and brought them in the house.
I remember, dude, when I was a little boy, I'd go to my grandma's ranch in Newberry Springs, and we had like toy bugs. And I'd hide little toy bugs behind the plants in the kitchen and everything and scare the living crap out of her. She's from Guam, dude. So she grew up with lizards, scorpions, you know, bats, all kinds of things. And she's scared of that stuff. I'm like, how do you live in a place that is populated with all that stuff and you're still scared of it?
Yeah.
Never understood that one.
Well, I used to when we used to find a dead mouse in the house, right? Growing up in the trap. I'd take it and I'd like to show Mom, and Mom would fucking run. I'm like, damn, Mom, you're scared of mouse. You grew up on the fucking farm. Come on now. You know? So I always got in trouble for fucking chasing her with a fucking mouse, dead mouse.
Oh, man. I used to bring lizards into the house because I'd catch lizards and all kinds of stuff and put them in the bathtub in the kids' bathroom. And my grandma would catch me. Oh, my gosh, she'd freak out. It was hilarious.
I used to catch all sorts of shit, man. Bullfrogs, toads, snakes. We had salamanders. Lift a rock and be a salamander. Grab salamanders. That was always fun.
Yeah, sometimes you lift a rock up and there's all kinds of creatures under there.
Oh, dude, flipping over rocks was so much fucking fun. Centipedes and pill bugs and worms and grubs and shit. Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, until you find one rock that has a fucking copperhead underneath that motherfucker.
Wasn't no copperheads where I live.
See, we got copperheads, we got fucking coral snakes, and we got goddamn rattlesnakes.
Yeah, we had the occasional water moccasin. Every now
We
and
do
again,
got the water moccasin too. We do got them too.
Yeah, every now and again you'd see a water moccasin, but they're scared of humans. Like they don't want nothing to do with you. But
so when they're baiting and you're fishing, guess what? They ain't scared of you. I got bit by one time, fucking, because they're baiting on the ball, right?
Yeah,
away from me, right? That's okay. They're all over there. I'm over here, right?
They're having an orgy. They're enjoying themselves.
So I was fucking fishing, and all that. Next thing I know, I'm fucking had this fucking bite in this fuck. I said, "What the fuck?" I saw what it was. I said, "Motherfucker!" You know.
Oh, groundhog.
That's one thing I want to try is fucking groundhog. I want to smoke one.
A groundhog. Well, I mean, they can be pretty big, can't they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Size of a beaver, right?
They can be.
Yeah. Yeah, you get yourself a big one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could stew it up.
Yeah, beaver's damn good eating too. So
That's what I've heard. I've heard beaver's good.
yeah. Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll mute real quick. I'll be back, fellas.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, children.
I'm just seeing if fucking what the Gateway has real quick, anything new and not really anything new.
The Gateway?
Yep. Pundit.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'll tell you one thing, they do a lot of good reporting. They really do. You know. Well, ICE just shot another violent illegal gangster after Migrant Ties tried to mow down an officer during a fucking targeted vehicle stop in California.
Huh. All right.
No biggie.
No. What do they say? Nothing of value was lost.
Nope. But now they ain't gonna be fucking, rioting over this shit because McMullen is fucking the new head of DHS now. So.
Yep.
And I watched that fucking interview that Brett Baer did with him last night on Fox, right? He goes, he said, I'm going to let my guys do their leads, do their job. My job is give them everything they need to do their job correctly.
Well, fuck,
right.
that's what fucking Holman has been saying the whole time, and Chrissy Noem, supposedly.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But they just didn't like Christy Noem because of her.
She was hot.
That and fucking her views on certain things since she grew up on a farm and all that shit, right?
Like shooting her hunting dog that wouldn't hunt?
Yeah. Which she is correct. Back in the day, they used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit, my grandpa, he said, yeah, if the dog would not hunt, we didn't have to keep it as pet because it was too expensive to feed. He said, if it did not earn its keep, it was killed.
Yep.
Done. But that's the way it was back in the day, especially when my grandpa grew up in the 30s, right there.
If it didn't learn how to hunt, it was done. It's no use.
Yep. Well, just like a horse, right? Guess what? As soon as the horse comes, can't do his job no more, he gets lame, they shoot it and make dog food out of it or glue out of it.
Yep.
It's like you got these people, you can't kill horses. They're fucking. Do you realize how expensive they are to fucking feed as a pet?
They're fucking expensive.
Well, it costs a fortune to feed a human. A horse weighs 800 pounds. That's like 4 medium-sized humans, medium to large-sized humans.
Yep.
Even if it is just oats and grain and grass and shit, that adds up. Yeah, certainly not worth it if you're not eating it or working it.
No. It's like all these people were like, well, like especially when it gets cold out, right? Certain dogs need to come inside, right? When it's cold. Certain dogs do.
Sure, certain dogs.
But like labs that grew up outside in nice fucking pens, guess what? They have the fur for that. You get that undercoat to keep them warm right there.
I saw an interesting little article, and it was about a guy who had like 4 sheepdogs. Right? They were he had a ranch. He had 4 sheepdogs, and he sold the sheepdogs when he sold the ranch. He sold the ranch, the livestock, and he sold the dogs along with it. Because them animals, it's actually more cruel to take them off their land and away from their herd than it is to take them away from their person. They'd rather stay with the land and the animals. And they don't come inside. They sleep out there with the fucking sheep. Yeah, you don't let them in.
Yeah, it's like Pyrenees. They were bred to be in the fucking mountains to fight wolves and bears.
Yeah.
Like, those dogs are so fucking rugged. You take one inside and you're almost doing it a disservice, even though I did.
I mean, you got Bernard. That's kind of the same thing.
She You know, she wasn't a working dog, so I babied her and I brought her inside. But dude, it was a fucking fight to get her ass in here when it was fucking negative 40 degrees and 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, they don't
Sometimes
care.
I'd look out and she'd be fucking covered in it, like she'd be under the snow. like,
No.
like what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
Well,
when I
like
was growing
labs
up-
are the same way. Labs were meant for that North Atlantic going down to that icy cold water, right? Going down, bringing the fucking string, the nets up, helping get the, nets up for the fish.
Yeah.
That's what they's bred for right there.
that and getting birds.
Well, now, yeah, but first was the fish. Then people said, oh, they can do that. They can do it in cold water for the ducks and retrieve them for us.
Yeah, my dog growing up, she had she was part standard. She had standard. She's a mutt, but we know for a fact she had German Shepherd and Standard Collie in her. And she had this fucking massively fucking dense, like really fine undercoat that she grew out in the wintertime.
Yeah.
As long as you kept that fucking doghouse of hers full of hay, she was fine in the winter.
Yeah.
Didn't bother her a bit.
See, all my hunt labs, they were always outside, right? They had nice fucking, heated, not heated, but they was insulated fucking doghouses, right? Heated water bowls for wintertime, right? Lots of hay in there. And they did not want to come in the house because it was too hot for them right there.
Yeah.
It was too hot.
My mother decided to bring Priscilla in a couple of times when she was getting a little older and it was really cold, kind of wanted to take pity on her. And the first thing she did when the door closed was piss herself and lay by the door because she did not want to be inside.
Yeah. Now, like Zeus has been in the house since he was a puppy, right?
Yeah.
He don't like being outside. He likes being on the couch,
Yeah, we got.
Though, she's the same way. She loves to be outside and inside.
Yeah, we ran Annabelle as a puppy in the backyard really, really early on. So yeah, she's equally comfortable both places, which is nice.
All right, who won the NCAA basketball championship? Anybody watch that?
Nope.
I didn't either.
It is a sport that I care the least about.
The only time I watch basketball is if Mizzou's playing. That's it.
Yeah, so I don't even care if Syracuse is playing.
Thumper, you guys are losing.
I know.
Actually, no, I'm just fucking with you. It's still 0-0, so.
Oh, shit. No, yeah. I was looking at the wrong fucking score. Yep, we're 0-0 right now.
I figured I could get you on that one, so. Zeus, it ain't fucking time, motherfucker. Well, fuck, people. And here we go with silence again. All right. I got something here. Let me see what this one is real quick. I can't remember what it is. Fuck it. I'll just play it. Fuck it. I'll just play this shit. So.
Hey, did you know if you're a natural redhead, you actually have a gene that causes you to metabolize anesthesia quicker? It also means that Novocaine and lidocaine, most numbing agents, are going to wear off a lot sooner. You want to know when I figured out I had this gene? When I was having a vasectomy. Hey, did you know?
You know what's crazy about that? Is I am resistant to fucking Novocaine completely, and most painkillers don't even fucking work for me.
That's why I saved that one, because you're a fucking redhead. So.
Well, just my beard. Yeah. My head is not red, and my son has no red hair right now, and he is resistant to Novocaine as well and stuff.
Well, your body hair is fucking reddish.
No.
Your back ain't fucking brown, motherfucker. It's got a little red in it.
No, it's black.
It had a little red when I pulled it out there in North Carolina. You're like, motherfucker, don't do that.
No, that's because it's turning fucking gray. No, I have always been dark hair on my chest and then fucking blonde and brown in my head, but my beard has been red. That's the only thing that's been red on me. And my son has brown hair, and he's resistant to Novocaine, and nobody in my fucking family is redhead. It's weird. That's why I'm like, patiently waiting for this fucking this DNA test. Because there's got to be some redhead in my fucking history somewhere. Some way, somehow. Because Novocaine does not work for me. And neither does it for my son.
Well, you might have a little Irish in it, a little Scottish or something like that, and besides German.
Maybe.
You know.
It's just weird because, like, people at first, they were like, oh, dentists were like, you know, oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We hear that all the time. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, I feel everything. Do not fuck. So when I went in for my vasectomy, same thing. I had an issue where he was like, can you feel that? And I'm like, yeah, I can fucking feel that. He's like, oh, shit. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm waking up. He did conscious sedation and knocked me out.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Because I could fucking feel it. He was like, oh, you can feel that? And I go, yeah, I told you. I told you to be careful because I'm resistant to this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, shit. And what I felt was him cutting my nutsack. It was not fun.
No, I don't suspect it was.
You know, and they're always like, well, this is an outpatient thing. And I'm like, yeah, that's great for them. It's not outpatient for me.
Knock me the fuck out, motherfuckers.
That's what I said. I said, you gotta fucking dope me up because I'm gonna fucking feel it.
Do you want to know how I got around all that?
Not getting it?
There you go.
Yep.
Big brain on Thumper over there.
Yeah, but the thing is you still got to go to the dentist and shit. And if you got to have Novocaine, it doesn't fucking work.
Works on me pretty well.
It doesn't for me.
Yeah. But I got no red. I mean, my uncle's a Carrot Top, but I mean, I got no red in, my hair like at all.
Well, my beard, my goatee used to be red. Now it's more white now. So.
Well, even in my youth, it was all, this was all like dark blonde, almost brown, My hair darkened out a lot when I got older, man. I used to be like a towhead when I was a kid, mid blonde in the winter and platinum in the summer.
Yep.
Beard used to be fucking blonde, and man, that shit went away fast.
Yeah, see, I go growing up, I was always like a dirty blonde growing up, and the older I got, it turned more brown.
Yep. Yep, same thing happened to me, man.
I was the only one in the family when I started growing out a goatee. Bob was red, versus the rest of them were either black or fucking brown.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another funny one, fellas.
This race is perfect.
There you go.
I need you to get over here as fast as you can and bring some nail polish remover.
Why? What the hell did you do now?
I didn't do nothing. Bitch got mad at me and put laxative in my spaghetti and meatballs. Oh.
She's my fucking idol. That's hilarious. How?
Sprinkle that shit on like Parmesan cheese.
Ah, so what? You're gonna have to shit for a while. What's the big deal?
Because while I was asleep with the itis, this bitch glued my ass cheek shut.
Oh, you stupid motherfucker.
Hurry. I don't know which end this shit's coming out of.
It's coming out of one end, at least.
Yeah.
People forget you can fucking shit out of your mouth. I've seen it.
That's another reason not to piss off the wrong fucking person right there.
I don't know. I would wake up. Sorry. I'd wake up.
Yeah, especially if they're using super glue on your ass.
I would just wake up you touching me. I am so fucking hyper vigilant nowadays. You can't even come into my room without me fucking knowing it.
Well, it would have been worse if he would have said, she even put super glue on my fucking pee hole too.
Right?
That's just wrong.
Well, it just makes for good comedy though, right there.
Oh yeah.
All right.
So Mick, what are you eating?
Kettle cooked potato chips.
This will be the last big one I share. So.
Do
do a coffin and a condom have in common?
What?
They are both filled with stiffs, except one's coming and one's going.
Mm-hmm.
Not really wrong.
No.
Not really wrong on that one.
No, not really.
I saw earlier AOC's catching hell because they have not passed the fucking bill for fucking the TSA workers and all that shit, right? To get paid, you know, other than executive ordership. And she spotted at the fucking New York Yankees game in luxury fucking box right there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I guess that socialism is really paying off.
I think if they're not going to pay people and they're not going to work on paying people, then they don't get paid.
Yep.
They shouldn't get paid if people working are not getting paid.
Well,
they'll just sell some more stock at a very opportune time. They'll be fine.
Right.
There was one senator that said, "Hey, if we ain't working for the American people, get these fucking bills passed, why the fuck government shuts down? We should not get paid either." But yet, every time they try to get that passed, it gets shut down every time.
No.
It's supposed to be rice noodles.
And that's where it's going to take conventions. We're going to have another convention of the states right there and put that shit into the fucking, into the Constitution, right? Term limits and all that bullshit like that.
I mean, senators do have to have longer tenures than congressmen just to keep the flavor of the week from taking over, but I mean, I'd be up for 3, like you want to be a senator 4-year term, you get 3 of them, 12 years, done. Bye.
I think that they should get E3 pay and try it.
I didn't hear a single thing you said, buddy.
Yeah.
Huh?
You
Didn't hear
cut
that.
out. We didn't hear anything you said. You're really jinky right now.
Oh man.
You in the dead spot.
I'm in a dead spot. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I said I think those idiots need to get E3 pay and TRICARE. Or
Good
E1
luck.
pay. If they don't work, they don't get paid. Period. And we take them to captain's mast for being freaking derelict in their freaking damn duties. I'm serious. Like, they need to get freaking hit with a baton or something for not working. They're not doing anything but wasting money over some stupid bull crap. They should lose their-
If you want to get their attention, what you said, baton, right? A fucking cattle prod will get their attention a lot quicker right there.
Or give them the same thing that the Romans used to whip people, a cat's eyes or cat's 9 tails whip.
Cat of 9 tails.
Yeah, let's give them that. Like,
Well,
or you're going to get this.
That we wouldn't be able to whip nobody because what we did to the slaves.
Excuse me? Are we talking about cat of 9 tails?
The real kind.
But we could tar and feather them all the fucking out in public. That could happen.
Yeah, I mean, that too. I mean, they're not doing their job. They're causing problems for stupid stuff like that. Yep. It's like, I don't understand how that's not treason or something like that. Yep. They want illegals to come in for votes. That's treason. That's betraying the country. That's betraying all the citizens that pay taxes. That's treason. In my way of thinking, you are betraying everyone else for money. So you should get no money.
Yep.
And they should inspect all your stock things and all that other crap.
Yep.
Yeah, well, in a system that depends on voting, don't expect that to happen anytime soon.
Yep. Well, and me and Dre talked about this last night when him and I talked on the phone. The only way to fucking fix our fucking government is to burn it all down and restart.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's the only way to fix it. Right there.
No, go back to Constitution and enforce it.
But the corruption's so deep. So now.
So my thought on this is, and we kind of talked about, Trump's idea of resetting the world on the oil and everything, right? And the U.S. dollar. I also think that he might go down in history as the most hated president for a reason, because he is doing what nobody will do, and he's going to take one for the team and be hated. But it's going to reset our country in a way that nobody expects. If that makes sense.
No.
Well, he already is the most hated president. Really?
Well, he's taking one for the team and doing what needs to be done, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think that there's more coming.
Yep.
And it's just not showing itself yet.
Oh.
What do you think?
Y'all heard about how the Artemis fucking space fucking craft, right, has a fucking broken shitter, right?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Here's a meme on this one right here. You're gonna love this one. Cousin Eddie saves the day. The shitter Clark.
That's got to be fun up there.
Well, that reminds me of the Big Bang Theory, episodes, right? Where Howard was in space, right? Or not that one, but when he designed that, but he didn't design it for the beta-based fucking shit, right? For the Russians. And it blew up. The shitter did.
Right.
Who the fuck?
Where's
Oh, shit.
I'll let you know it's long.
But I've been seeing those memes all day. I'm like, yep, someone had to do it. Had to make those memes. Oh, here's one too. Here we see a breed prepping special Easter eggs.
40 Mike.
They're all the golden egg.
Yep.
40 Mike HEs.
Yeah. Which I'm just waiting for fucking 8 o'clock to come by. See what happens.
I know. I am too. Well, it's at Eastern time, so it'll be
7 o'clock our time.
Yep, 7 o'clock. We'll be nice and early.
Yep. And see what fucking happens, though. Oh, did you hear that Joe Pesci pretty much said, he said, I can't stand Bobby De Niro anymore because he cries about Trump every 15 minutes. He turns into a little sniveling ass little bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what.
And then someone said that's the way that guy's always been.
Yeah. But at least Joe Pesci's finally coming out and saying that shit now.
Yeah, that's great. I love that.
Well, the dude's fucking 80. Like, he gives a shit.
Yeah.
He's 80. He's a film legend. He doesn't give two shits.
Yep.
Oh, this is good.
All right, here's a woman on death row, right? Would you ask her for what she'd like to have for her last meal? What do you like for your last meal? Woman, I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah, saw that coming.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Every time you've been on a date or being married, right? You ask them, okay, where you want to eat at? I don't know. Then when you do pick, right, they get mad. I'm like, no, you had the chance to pick. Shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Especially when I picked White Castle. You didn't say, okay, fuck it, we're going to White Castle. That's what I'm in the mood for. Yep. If she ain't willing to fucking eat White Castle with you, guess what? Get rid of her ass.
Well, unless they're a vegetarian.
Well, yeah, unless they got like a special diet or something like that, right? But if they eat burgers and all that, yeah, there's no reason why they can't eat a White Castle. Unless they're allergic to onions. That would suck right there.
Oh man, this curry, amazing.
Yep. Right.
Pretty authentic too. I kept it as authentic as I could. I made the red curry paste myself.
Oh, here's what we all need on our front doors for when Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons come up, right? Make them hurry.
So yeah.
Shit, my old house, I finally got the Jehovah's Witnesses stopped coming, right, around my place. I said, fuck it. I just started opening the door butt ass naked. You know? And they're like, you can't be like that. I said, look, you knocked on my fucking door. I'm inside my fucking house.
I thought it was an emergency.
Yeah. Especially when the pole barn house, you know, is right. I had steel doors on the outside, right? So if you just barely pound on them, right, guess what? It sounds like the fucking police right there. You know. But you wasn't kicking that fucking door in. When it was dead bolted and all that shit, you was not. You know. All right. And just two of us left to roll devices again. Oh.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm here. I'm warming up dinner, dude.
Oh. What are you making?
I got steak.
Okay.
Some steak.
I'm gonna put more of this chili paste in that I made. Ooh, it's good. Yeah, if you don't like fishy, on this recipe, you got to go a little light on some stuff.
No.
But I think it tastes good.
All right. What do hookers and a box of chocolates have in common?
Oh boy, do we even want to know?
Both are full of assorted creams.
Oh. Here's one. What do you call a prostitute with a runny nose?
Full.
Full.
Yep. And of course, we start telling jokes right when fucking Rocky's trying to eat.
You guys are stupid, but they're funny, you know.
What's the difference between a nun and a hooker in a bathtub?
What?
The nun's got hope in her soul.
I don't know. The last hooker had hope up until the end.
Oh. Well, now a lot of the states down here, like Texas is the next one jumping on the fucking wagon for banning junk food from SNAP, candies and all that bullshit. So
good. Absolutely good.
You know, that's in Texas right there. So they
already did it.
Huh?
I already did it.
Yeah, we did here too. We already did it. You know, January 1st, we already rolled that out. You know.
Yep.
Which that is special extra food for productive folks who want to buy it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you don't need junk food and soda to fucking survive. You do not.
You do not. What? Just because I'm on, SNAP, I don't deserve a little treat? No, you don't. You know why? Because nobody deserves a little treat. Not unless you fucking pay for it yourself.
Yep.
And most people on SNAP are unhealthy as fuck.
Yeah.
You want to know a true fucking story? When I was a kid, right? My mom never let me eat sugar cereal, ever. Oh. There was never potato chips in the house.
Yep.
Most cookies and cake, she made herself. Yep. There was never any candy, and the only soda that was ever in the house was my dad's Pepsi's. And if I drank one of them without asking him first, and without working, he says you don't get Pepsi unless you work. Like if I split wood or mow the lawn or whatever, I get a Pepsi. That was fucking it. And God help me if I stole one, right? No. Nobody in my family, I mean, my dad did later on because he overate, but during those times, man, Nobody in my family was ever fat, and we didn't have, chips and candy and shit like that. That we didn't have that stuff. So whenever I would go pull weeds, shovel driveways, mow lawns, return bottles and cans that I found, like make my own money, that's when I'd go to the fucking store and get myself a Snickers bar and a bag of chips, because that shit wasn't in my house. Even as a kid, I understood that if you want a little extra sweet treat, you had to go fucking work and buy it.
Well, and also, as a kid, those candies were still healthier than they are today.
Well,
and,
accepting, the recipes have changed, yeah.
And as a kid back then, you were running and doing all kinds of other shit, burning that fucking off.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
I'd either run or ride my bike to the store, get the candy bar, and then, go ride around some more.
Yeah.
It's like, every now and then, Mom, you buy a sweet because she worked at the grocery store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she got a discount. But if I really wanted fucking sweets, I'd have to go sweet talk my daddy and Pawpaw.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Daddy, I really want some homemade custard.
Hell, when I go to my Uncle Mike's house, man, he didn't even have that, man. Uncle Mike, man, if I was going to schmooze something, he always had a jar of dry roasted peanuts.
Yep.
I was like, Uncle Mike, can I get a couple of those dry roasted peanuts?
And then I always would get Grandpa Pawpaw. Like, Pawpaw, if it's hot out today, we ain't got no watermelon. I said, but Dairy Queen sure would taste good right now on this hot day. He's like, he thought about it. He said, yeah, you're right. Dairy Queen or Hardee's. I said, yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, back in.
But yeah, the only time we ever had. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, we used to ride our bikes down the bike path to McDonald's and actually get fucking ice cream from McDonald's because their shit worked back then.
Yeah, but I didn't have a McDonald's in my town, 200 people. That was fucking a town 3 miles away, right?
We had the first McDonald's in the state of Iowa here in Davenport, which is now a coffee shop.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was growing up, the closest fast food was Arby's about 5 miles away. That was the closest one.
Yep. Yeah. But I'll tell you one thing, Dairy Queen ice cream back in the day, that was hard to beat that one for fast food.
I never remember eating Arby's back in the day. Like when I was a kid.
Yep.
Dairy Queen was a big thing around here because this is the home birth of the Blizzard.
Yep.
In Bettendorf. They had the original oh yeah, I've already said that. I need to fucking go there and show it on the podcast. The machine. The original Blizzard machine. But I had a friend that owned her family owned Dairy Queen, one of them, because they were privately owned. They were franchises, and they used to close during the winter time, and it sucked because we always wanted to go and we couldn't. But yeah, we used to go there in Whitey's all the time, which is an ice cream place too.
Shit, it wasn't until around sometime in the 2000s when Missouri started getting Arby's. Missouri.
Yeah,
Really?
I don't ever
remember not having an Arby's.
Well, but that was more of like an East Coast thing right there.
Okay.
Because a lot of the Arby's, right, they wasn't in the like Midwest unless they was in Kansas City or St. Louis. I don't ever remember seeing one of those in there. Those cities right there.
No,
we had them in California.
Yeah, I mean, but they wasn't just everywhere at all.
Hell, I had to come to the West Coast to get a Jack in the Box burger.
Yeah, I never knew about Jack in the Box until I got to Everett.
I knew about it, but yeah, it was Washington before I finally fucking ate it one. Had their bacon ultimate and like, damn, they were right.
Yeah. But you take like White Castle example, right? A lot of people outside the Midwest and the East Coast, right, like New York, don't know about White Castle.
Nope.
I had heard about it, but it wasn't until I got to Illinois that I actually was able to eat it.
Yep.
We didn't have them.
Because in New York, one of the first ones was in New York City.
Which
right
is it's strange that we don't have them there, but we don't.
Yeah.
Let's see. Upstate New York, we don't have Rally's, Checkers. We don't have White Castle. We don't have Culver's. We don't have Jack in the Box. We don't have Whataburger. Yeah, there's a lot of shit up there we don't have.
Well-
Like where I grew up, we have mostly like basic bitch stuff like McDonald's, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. We've got Wiener Schnitzel. We've got Dunkin' Donuts, which you don't have out here, which I think is kind of interesting.
Well, like Whataburger is more Texas, Arizona, New Mexico.
Now it's in
And then
Missouri
you-
now.
And it's expanded now, but originally it was Southwest.
Yeah.
And then like Wiener Schnitzel and all that was East Coast.
No.
And then you had the Midwest, you had, White Castle. Down south, you had on the southeast, you had Crystal, which is the same thing as White Castle, just a different name.
We had Wiener Schnitzel in LA, bro.
They're like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Well,
Yeah. We had Carl's Jr.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Carl's Jr. up here.
And see here we have Hardee's in the Midwest.
Yeah. So here we got both Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Here.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
one
we
did you like better?
So it's the same fucking company.
Same thing, dude. It's like Rallies and Checkers. Same fucking company.
Like one of them has the red burrito and one of them has the green burrito. I forget which one though.
Oh, we didn't. You don't get burritos here at Carl's Jr. and
Hardee's
Hardee's here.
doesn't have the burritos.
Not here. He was now on the East Coast, on the West Coast.
Not
They
here.
might have had it because that was regional probably.
But like Rallies and all them, those were southern, like mid-southern states.
Yeah.
Arkansas, Missouri, Alabama, Mississippi.
And Rally's fries are hard to fucking beat too.
As far as I'm concerned, they can't be beat.
I mean, they're hard.
Yeah, no. As far as fucking fast food fries go, I mean, as far as the chain goes, I'm sure there's mom and pop places out there that have them as good. But as far as chains go, dude, I've never had a better fry than a Rally's fry.
Yep. Well, it's like you take like taco chains, like Taco Bell, Taco John's, Del Taco, right?
Yeah.
My top one is Taco John's. Second, Del Taco, all day long, right there.
See, I've never been to Taco John's, but Del
because
Taco
the reason
for me is
yeah,
tops.
the reason I put Del Taco second, right? Because they don't have those fucking potato lays like the cracked taters, right? That's what puts Taco John's over the top of those cracked taters. With that seasoned salt and all that shit, right? Del Taco, the 1 pound burrito, that was my favorite thing there. But to me, Taco Bell is down at the bottom, right there.
Oh yeah.
I know a little taste listened. He said, "Yep, we have." And he hears a little Taco Bell because he loves Taco Bell. He does.
I do like some Taco Bell, but you compare it to Del Taco,
nah.
So here we got Taco Time, but like I've had Taco Time a few times, and there's nothing bad about it. It just doesn't taste like anything. Like there's no flavor to it. People fucking love it, but like I'm not feeling it.
Yep. That's like Lil Tate. I asked him, I said, "Hey, did you finish all those fucking White Castles yet?" He said, "No." He said, "But the taste is off on them." He said, "It's like they ain't got no flavor." Like I said, "What, no salt and pepper?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "They got the onions on them?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "The fuck?"
Weird.
I was like, I said, I think he said, fucking, well, maybe they were fucking frozen. They just did frozen ones.
Maybe.
Because we all know the frozen ones don't taste exactly the same as the fresh ones.
They don't.
Wouldn't that be fucked up if that ranch where his brother got him at was using fucking frozen ones from the store instead of making them fucking fresh?
Or just not giving a shit and doing whatever they want.
Or if they did do them fresh, they didn't season the fucking meat like they're supposed to.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's absolutely no fucking excuse not to season your food, man. Seriously.
No. I mean, White Castle, all it is fucking salt and pepper on the patties and onions. That's fucking it. Simple.
All you need. You don't need more than that.
Yep.
But at least to do that. What was the name of that show where the guy would the bald guy with the glasses, he'd go to failing restaurants, he'd knock down walls with sledgehammers and shit?
Oh, Robert Irvine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Restaurant Impossible. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to binge that show, right? And
Yeah,
there
I
was
did
one
too.
restaurant where he was tasting, they were making burgers. He's like, okay, it's all right. He's like, but there's no flavor. Like, what do you do? How do you season the meat? They're like, oh, we don't. Like, and he's like, he had to tell him, he's like, okay, bare minimum. On a hamburger, you need salt and pepper. Like he had to tell them this.
Yep.
But there's some people out there, right? I mean, especially if you have great beef, right? From local, source, right?
Yeah.
There's some people out there that if it's good beef, you don't need nothing on it, like season wise.
Cook it right.
You need.
I was like, no, you still need some season. Still need some season on it. That's why I.
At least you need salt.
Yeah.
And pepper. I mean, pepper and beef are like made for each other. Like,
especially white pepper.
White, black, or pink. I don't give a shit. Put some pepper on the fucking thing.
But white pepper is more potent than the fucking black pepper is.
Yeah, they grind into powder too.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with white pepper, man. You can't overdo that.
No. See, I like mixing my fucking burger sometimes with white and black pepper too.
Yeah, but the point I'm trying to drive home is you're putting pepper on it.
Yeah. I wish they would.
Hell, you could douse in cayenne if you want to. I don't give a shit. Just put some pepper on the beef.
You know the reason why they canceled his fucking show on Food Network, right?
What, Irvine? No.
Yeah, because everybody did not care. They're trying to transition into the cooking competitions right there. He said that. He said, yeah, they want to do shows like mine so they can get into more cooking competitions on the shows.
Oh, okay, more the Iron Chef, Chopped sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so restaurant renovation kind of just stopped being in vogue.
Yep. Which I like is seeing him, how these people needed his help, right? Some of them didn't want his help. He fucking said, okay, fuck you, I'm gone. They're like, well, we want it, right? But then you see later on at the end of the show, after he leaves, how they turn it around, too, really. When he's not there.
Kitchen Nightmares, same type of thing.
Yeah. I like his show when he had to go to these old different spots, right? Like had to cook so many meals like so quick, right?
Didn't see that one.
And also he's like doing like the military like MREs, cooking for the military shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it was part of that same one. What Restaurant Possible was another one.
Okay.
But it was actually pretty good. It was like a challenge for him, right?
Okay.
You get this, and this, right? To cook with.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
The ones, the rice versus melon.
But I always liked his shows, man.
Everybody.
Yeah, no, I liked
it's gross.
Restaurant Impossible. Yeah, I like that show.
Yeah.
You like the seasoning?
Oh, I've got Dinner Impossible. Dinner Impossible. That was before Restaurant Impossible was.
Oh, okay.
Is it too spicy or no? Really?
But yeah, now you got Guys Grocery Games, which I like that one, right? Guys Flavor Town, right? Cooking competition. Now he's got the tournament of champions, right?
Okay.
And now you got Michael Simon has fucking 20 and 24, right? 24 chefs cooking in 24 hours. Shit, nonstop.
I don't know Michael Simon.
Oh, he's a Ohio chef, right? From Cleveland.
Okay. Yeah, I watched a bunch of those shows, but not all of them.
Yeah. Like me, I never got into Iron Chef. Never did.
Me neither. No, I like Chopped for a while.
I still watch Chopped, some of the new episodes every now and then.
Yeah.
But some of those fucking judges, man, they are fucking picky as a motherfucker.
Well, that's the point, right?
So I'm like, damn, people. But yeah, fucking, like Beat Bobby Flay, that's kind of runs its course. That's kind of getting old.
Oh, the throwdown? Yeah.
Yeah. To beat Bobby Flay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
that's kind of a one-trick pony.
Now I did like his barbecue throwdown when he would actually go show up people's houses and cook against them barbecue wise. That one I did. They stopped that one. Now he's in the studio. People bring out, the judges, the first two judges bring out people, the chefs try to beat him, right? The first round, they cook against each other. Second round, they go against Bobby, right? But the judges that they have, like, it could be like Alex Garcelli, right? Or a TV personnel, right? Doing the first set of judges, right? But the second set, they bring in fucking other people that has restaurants and stuff or other chefs in.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You don't do the judging.
And of course, all of this culminated in that beautiful, beautiful South Park episode.
Yep.
Cream Frige.
And even fucking Bobby beat fucking Duff Goldman on fucking bacon. You know?
Who?
Duff Goldman, the king of cakes.
Oh, yeah. I think
Okay.
I've seen that. I've never watched it, but I know what you're talking about now. Okay. I didn't know the guy's name. When it comes to baking stuff, I tend to skip. It's not really my forte.
Yeah, I don't either, but I know he is, you know, based off fucking like the memes and all that shit, right?
Right.
You know. But I don't have the patience for fucking baking like they do. I do not.
Yeah, baking is an entirely different animal. It's a lot of weight and measuring, and like it's as much of a science as it is an art.
Especially the fucking cakes that they fucking come up with right there.
Well, that's just insane. Like,
I mean,
they're making cakes you don't even want to eat.
Hey, you just want to fucking look at them.
It's like those fucking candles at the mall, and it's this fucking gorgeous airbrushed fucking wax tiger that's 3 feet long, and it's got like fucking 5 wicks in the back of it. It's like anybody's gonna set that thing on fire. Come on.
I mean, that would be a lot of money set on fire.
Yeah, and I'm a guy who has no problem smoking a $15 cigar, but for the love of God, man, that's just.
Yeah, $15 cigar, right? That ain't bad.
Oh no, it isn't. But I'm saying I'll be willing to light $15 on fire, but some of them candles, fuck no. And I feel the same way about those cakes you're talking about. It's like, yes, this is a faithful to scale reproduction of the Arc de Triomphe. It's like, okay, I'm not touching that.
It's like they had a cooking, like a baking one with Harry Potter theme.
Mm-hmm.
They had to make the desserts and the Harry Potter theme. And some of these people are actually pretty fucking good, you know, to make it look like Hogwarts. Like,
Wouldn't be much of
damn.
a show if they weren't good.
Chores, honey.
Ugh. Damn. Whew. Well, at least I'm getting all that shit cleared out of my fucking lungs. So
That's good.
shut the fuck up, Zeus. There, boys. I'll be right back. Keep it going. Gotta feed Zeus before he starts fucking whining too much.
They do.
You hear him whining?
Oh yeah.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't hear.
Yes, Zeus. Fucking jackass.
So that book came in today.
You start reading it, dude?
No, I literally came home and the package was on the counter. So
I read that book. I've been basically a believer since 2000, right?
Right.
Like I believed when I was a kid, and then things happened, and I became pretty atheistic. But around 2000, I became a believer, and you know, I got the basic gist of what it says. But then, as time went on, I was like, "There's something wrong with the way that we're doing things," because I just saw all the stuff that was happening in the church and falling apart. Right.
Yeah.
This kind of explains a lot of that.
A lot of schisms.
It explains a lot.
Well,
Like it connected a lot of dots for me.
Well, I got a book I'm reading right now that I'm in the middle of. I don't do 2 books at once. I don't do parallel reading. I do one at a time. So when I get done with my current book, though, I'll put this one in the line behind it.
What are you reading right now?
A book called Choke by Chuck Palahniuk. I don't know if you know who he is.
The guy that wrote Fight Club?
Yeah. Yeah, his writing's a bit warped, but boy, is it freaking good. It's definitely not boring.
I think they made that into a graphic novel, dude.
What, Choke?
I think so, dude.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that. But
Do you know what?
anyway.
Let me check on Amazon. Choke graphic novel. Let me check.
Okay. But anyway, when I'm done reading Choke, I'll read this. By the looks of it, it definitely won't take me long.
No, it's pretty.
All 120 pages of it.
Well, they got Choke. It's paperback. I don't know if this is the one.
Does it have a human anatomical?
Yeah. I guess it's not a graphic novel.
From what I've read so far, I'm not sure how it could be.
Yeah, I just when I read that book, it answered a lot of questions that I had that I wasn't sure of, and it kind of like explained a lot of things that people they misunderstand. And the biggest thing about it is like they said, like it says, like even the Apostle Peter said, the Apostle Paul is confusing and hard to understand sometimes.
Well, Peter and Paul couldn't stand each other.
Yeah, they got in a fight in Galatians over some stuff, but I think they explained that too.
They were both right, but they did not like each other.
Well, and then I think James was the leader. James, who was Jesus's brother, half brother, he was the one that became like the bishop, so to speak, of the church at that time in Jerusalem. Jerusalem.
Well, I think Peter's biggest problem was, he was there and did his own form of suffering and whatnot with him, and to him, Paul was a Pharisee Johnny come lately.
Yeah, he was there when Stephen got murdered. He got stoned.
Yeah.
And then, he said, I was taught by Gamaliel or something like that. I forget the guy's name, the Pharisee of Pharisees.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good book. And you gotta get your Bible out and read it. Like when he quotes the verses and everything, like he just doesn't go off one verse. He goes off of like the context of the whole situation, what was going on at the time, and all this other stuff, because
you can't go off of one verse hardly ever.
Yeah, you can't. You really can't.
No, that's a sign of a good perspective when they're painting a whole picture, because so many people pluck shit out of context. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But it was an interesting book, and like I have it right here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I sent a copy to my mom. I was like, you got to read this, Ma. And yeah. But anyways, Brett's back.
I am tired now after eating. Oh, man, that food was good.
I'm going to have to get off. I'm going to have to get off in about 20 minutes. Hold on. I got to, I'm going to mute it real quick.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Man, that food filled me up. Made me tired. That's good food.
Yeah.
Highly recommend trying it if you ever want the recipe. You can buy the red curry paste by itself, but I made it.
Yeah.
I made it from scratch.
Not a huge curry fan.
Oh, dude. When it comes to Thai, I'm down. Indian curry is okay. I don't mind it. And I'm okay with it, but Thai curry is a whole different ballgame.
What'd you put into it?
Oh fuck, there was like 15 ingredients, dude. Thai chilies. I took 5 of them, cut the stems off, put them in the mortar and pestle. Lemongrass, the meaty part of the lemongrass, cumin, fucking shit. What else? There was a ton.
Any turmeric?
Nope.
No turmeric.
Nope. Pepper, cumin, and the fuck was the other one? Now that's gonna drive me crazy. And then shrimp paste, fish sauce, fucking onions or shallots, cut up shallots, put it in there. Coriander, ground coriander.
Oh, coriander. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. And then let's see what else. Lime zest. Fuck, there was something else. All right, it was a lot.
There's a lot.
That's why it took so long. And then you got to grind it down into a paste. Some people use food processors. I use mortar and pestle for most of it.
Yeah, I got one of those too. They're handy.
I have 2. I have one that I used today, which is about that round and about that deep. But then I have one that's about that round and about this deep. It's huge.
For grinding up small children?
Pretty much. Yes. Yeah. Oh, man, my nose is running, though. But I put like 6 Thai chilies in it. And then I put 2 Thai chilies in the coconut sauce. So you make the paste, and then you put the paste into the sauce, and then you simmer the sauce. And then you put you cook your chicken. Then you take your chicken out, and you cook your vegetables, and then you put your chicken back in. Then you put the sauce with the paste in with the chicken. And then you cook it that way and simmer it and thicken it up. And then you do rice or noodles, one of the two.
Okay.
But it's, holy fuck, I am full. It's a lot.
And your sinuses are clear.
Yep. And you use more shit in the sauce, not just the paste.
Right.
So like that sauce with the paste there's probably 20 ingredients easily in it. It's a complex sauce. It's not, it's a couple things. Oh yeah, and you use in the sauce, use chicken broth, coconut water, or coconut milk. I use coconut milk.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was simmering it, I took 2 Thai chilies and cut them in half and threw them in.
Like a bay leaf.
Yes.
A spicy bay leaf.
Yep. And then you throw like 3 tablespoons of the paste that you made into that sauce. And then more fish sauce and all that. Yeah, it's a lot. But it's good if you can develop the flavors, because it was fucking delicious.
Yeah, good.
Well, looks like there ain't gonna be no more bombings for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, heard about that.
Now since fucking double-sided ceasefire agrees to suspend Iran bombing for 2 weeks. Iran accepts. So
we'll see. We'll breaks first.
We'll see.
See if we can get Israel to fucking behave for 2 weeks.
We'll see. So
Definitely listening to me
you know,
first.
so I don't think it'll happen, but
I hope not.
No, in the meantime, we should just fucking bomb by Israel. Fuck it.
So far, this has all been pretty tidy. I would like to keep it that way.
Well, if we bombed Israel, ain't no one gonna fucking bitch at us for that.
Now, I think the rest of the world might go, maybe they're all right.
Yeah, see?
I hope that's just propaganda. I hope we blow them to hell.
We'll see.
Well, if the people aren't on board with the government, you can only do so much damage. You got to have some kind of goodwill with the local population, or else it ain't going to work.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude.
God.
I know you're a fucking rabid dog, but
I am.
Straightforward and teeth bared isn't always the answer.
Cut me loose, put me in, coach.
Exactly. No, Thumper, you've operated enough. You need to go to bed.
I know, right?
Here's why they don't want pictures of the dark side of the moon right here, fellas.
Is it a cat's butthole?
Nope, Waffle House.
Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. But funny.
Yeah.
I watched a video today on food restaurants, and like 17 or 18 restaurants. Like, man, Waffle House was actually graded as a better restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, if you can avoid the violence of the customers, Waffle House is a good restaurant.
Well, it depends on where the Waffle House is at, where the violence is happening.
You know the one where they had like those people fighting in Waffle House or whatever, or IHOP? That was Hickory down here. It's down here. And my brother-in-law in the restaurant when it happened, they saw the whole thing. Like, that thing went crazy on the internet.
The U.S. government uses Waffle House as a rating for natural disasters for FEMA.
Yeah.
You know that, right? They have teams Waffle House has teams that they have travel the nation, and what they do is, if there's a hurricane, they will send a team from a place that is not going to be affected by the hurricane to go down there and keep the Waffle House open during the hurricane, while people that work there, that live there, can go take care of their houses and stuff. That's like, they have levels of how bad it's going to be based off of Waffle House.
Wow.
Like FEMA does. It's
That's
like
kind of like
legit.
it's like the pizza tracking in DC.
Yeah. It's like they watch Waffle House, FEMA does, and once Waffle House hits a certain like response level for their restaurants that are going to be in the affected areas, that's when FEMA kicks in and they start doing stuff. It's fucking crazy, but it's true.
I mean,
It's
if you don't like Waffle House, there's something wrong with you right there.
Yeah.
They have like Waffle House has one of the most like intricate like responses like to natural disasters out of all the companies, so the government watches them. It's kind of funny.
I mean, half of them are in fucking Tornado Alley, and the other half are in fucking Hurricane Alley.
Yep.
We don't even have one up here. I wish we did.
Seriously?
Shit, we got more over here. Fuck, we got more over here.
Iowa gets skipped with everything. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's Iowa.
It's
White Castle, Jack and the Crack. Fucking.
I'd say that Iowa's a flyover state, but nobody wants to fly over it either.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
We miss out on so much shit. I don't get it.
But why do you think Slipknot was so angry? They're from Iowa.
True. True.
Well, it's like back in the day before Missouri got Waffle Houses, right? Like in the rural areas. Because Waffle House was always in fucking St. Louis, Kansas City, right? But us rural areas, we had fucking a country kitchen.
We
late
did have a
night
country
shit.
kitchen. We did have a country kitchen, and they went out of business. And their building is still empty to this day.
Yep.
I mean, it's been empty for fucking decades.
Yeah, ours closed down in early 2000s. Ours did.
Fuck, we don't even have a fucking IHOP anymore.
Really?
No, we have one Village Inn.
Wow.
For almost 500,000 people.
Yep.
Even we've got a couple of IHOPs.
Nope, we have none. For almost 500,000 people. It's
I
fucking
got an IHOP across the highway from me, right next to where we get our dog groomed.
Yep. No. We are in a weird. We had it. Yeah, it closed down. Is what I'm saying. It closed down years ago.
Every country kitchen closed down that I know of here in Missouri.
No, I'm
They
talking
closed down.
IHOP.
Yeah.
We had one. They tore that motherfucker down. They put a fucking car wash where it was. We have more car washes per square mile than I think anywhere in the nation. I swear to God. Every time you turn around, there's a new fucking car wash going up. It's fucking weird. But yeah, no, we have one Village Inn now instead of, we used to have 3. Oh no, wait, sorry. We have 2. We used to have 3, and now we have 2. Actually, we had 4. We had 4. Sorry, we went from 4 to 2. Because Bettendorf, Moline, and then 2 in Davenport. The 2 in Davenport are still open. Moline and Bettendorf shut down. And we have 1 Denny's, because the other Denny's closed down, and this Denny's is shit.
Well, Denny's, like here, they're closing left and right because their quality wasn't fucking down.
Yep.
Really? Last Denny's I was at was over in Moses Lake when I was there, and it was still plenty fucking good.
Yeah,
Shit,
not here.
I used to love the one in fucking Everett. Denny's in Everett. Fuck yeah.
Dude, that's where I met my wife, man.
Yeah.
Fucking the one right there by Casino Road. That's where me and Charlene met.
Shit.
Yep.
This is before I was fucking 21. Shit, I'd go there and eat by myself.
Yep.
You know?
That wasn't, dude. Denny's was my fucking hangout for years.
I used to I lived on Casino Road numerous times.
Yeah. Yeah, that
And then, of course,
that was my place.
And then, of course, when I turned 21, fucking got run around hats. He's like, "We gotta get something to eat before we go back." He's like, Denny's? I said, no, Jacker. He said, no, we're going to stop at Denny's. I said, well, you're driving. Fuck it.
Yeah, our Denny's is fucking trash here.
Yep.
I'm sorry about that. I love Denny's. Because
It
when Denny's does right, man, Denny's is really freaking good.
And yeah, this is where places come to die is in Iowa. Or they just don't
Better
come
move
here
the
at all.
fuck out of Iowa then.
Or they just don't come here at all.
I thought Iowa had a lot of stuff, dude. I didn't know that was like, because like you're like, hey, this is where this is from. It's right here. Or this is where it came from. Or,
Yeah, it's where it is. Where it comes from, but they don't stay here.
Yeah, but the restaurants, different story right there. Like that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it might have been Lazy Boys were from here. Guess what? There is not a Lazy Boy fucking factory anywhere near here.
Oh. Well,
Sliced bread.
Well, the sliced bread machine was made there, but the first one was made in Chillicothe, Missouri. The actual come from a bakery.
I know. What I'm saying though is the fucking machine to slice bread was made here.
Yeah.
Guess what? Ain't no fucking factory here making bread slicers. It's crazy. It's just the shit that started here. I mean, Maid-Rite's been around here for a long time. That's one that stayed here.
Yeah, but I did see an article that one of them is going to close before long.
Yeah, there's a couple in some bad areas that used to be really nice, and then the fucking areas went downhill. So now they're fucking gonna close.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget the school nurse from Mr. Deeds was from Winchesterton, Fieldville, Iowa.
Yep.
From where? Who? What show?
Yeah,
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds, Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah, I don't watch his shows.
Yeah, she was from Winchesterton, Fieldville, Iowa.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, yes. All right, fellas. I got one for you right here. Let's see if you can see what this is.
Gone are the days of needing to squeeze ketchup out of a bottle. You can now get that tomato fix from a slice. Easy to quickly put on burgers or snack from the pack. It's so tasty. Would you try?
I would fucking start a fucking pistol.
Leave it up to the UK to do that shit.
That's
Would you like it
gross.
a mustard version for you?
No, I don't want any of my condiments in slices. What the fuck?
Dude, that's like some astronaut crap right there.
I don't even like cheese slices like that.
Yeah, well, that's not real cheese, man.
I know.
We already know that.
So nothing in that form is real.
Yeah.
Ugh. That's fucking gross.
Actually, two facts about American cheese. One, it's Canadian, not American. It was made by a Canadian, right? And
Kraft.
It is a blend of actual cheese that's just emulsified with, I think, calcium citrate to make it homogeneous. It is real cheese. It's just chemically altered to be all one unit, fat and solids. That way it melts evenly. So it is real cheese. Now, not all processed cheese food's real cheese, but true American cheese is actually cheese.
Well, if you ever watched the history of the foods, right, on History Channel, right, they talk about the foods, right, Kraft cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? He was fucking Amish at one point.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then he would know about cheese.
And he came up with the cheese that be shelf stable because those other ways they would mold too fucking quick.
Yep. Yeah, cheese is remarkably resilient, but yeah, mold is definitely the bane of it.
I'm telling you, I wish they do more of the food that built America, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about Kraft cheese, Hershey's, and all that shit, right? It's very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, a lot of them early processed foods, man, they were actually a pretty damn good idea, and they served, a real purpose back then. There's a point to it, and it wasn't nearly as processed as the shit is now. Oh, that's gross.
What?
Oh, your little spit sickle.
Oh, yeah. But it was like Swanson TV dinners. They came from airline meals. The idea did.
Well, Swanson TV dinners came when fucking Swanson ordered too goddamn many turkeys and didn't
Turkeys,
have enough
but-
time to sell them all. Yeah.
But they got the idea to make TV dinners with them from the airlines. That's what they did.
Oh, little prepackaged dinners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
TV dinners, though, when they first came out, were really fucking good.
Yeah.
Well, they were
Like-
real food. They were just frozen.
Yeah.
You threw in the oven, you reheated the food. It was food.
Yeah.
Maybe it was maybe a little salty, but that'd be about it.
Even the TV dinners back in the 80s were a lot better than what they are now.
Yeah. One of my favorites was like Salisbury steak.
Well, that's like the single most popular one, I think.
And when Kids Cuisine came out,
Yep.
I don't know if you remember Kids
I remember.
Cuisine.
Yeah, I remember.
I
didn't eat
actually
them, but I
wrote them a
remember.
letter one time. The one I had was like tastes like shit. And I wrote them a letter and they sent me back a letter apologizing and like a shit ton of coupons and everything else because I told them that their fucking food tasted like shit. It was horrible.
Well, and like Stouffer's, when they first got in trying to make that TV dinner crap right or microwave stuff right, guess what? It was a chef that had a restaurant. He was trying to make his own meals that could be microwaved right there.
Yeah. You could turn around and
Wasn't
sell 'em.
Stouffer's mostly like casseroles and Italian and stuff like that?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, it's an interesting experiment. The last TV dinner I had was in the 80s, back when I was a kid. And I remember it being all right. I wonder if I shouldn't buy one like tomorrow. And
Well, try out the Salisbury steak if you do. Try that and see what it's like.
Time honored thing, yeah. The
Yeah.
Salisbury steak is amazing.
But nothing beats Salisbury steak growing up in grade school right there when they actually did cook it.
You know, I can tell you though, Aldi's has a frozen thing of Salisbury steaks.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of them in it with the gravy and all, and
Yep.
it's frozen. And you put it in the oven and you heat it up and cook it, and it's actually pretty fucking good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them frozen section foods, man, ain't too bad. I mean, I've told you many times about the White Castle sliders that are frozen. Those are fucking
Yeah.
bomb, dude.
Yeah,
But you can get some
Yeah.
pretty good frozen shit if you look.
I like Salisbury steak with fucking mashed potatoes and that gravy from the steak. You know, on the yeah.
Well,
But you gotta have onions
mashed
with it, too.
potatoes are pretty much fucking mandatory.
But you gotta have onions with Salisbury steak too. Onions with it. Got to.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's what makes a Salisbury steak. Yeah, it's a hamburger steak with gravy
Yeah.
and onions. Like that's what it is.
But there's some of them out there that don't put the onions in with it.
Well, it ain't Salisbury steak as far as I'm concerned.
You know,
Yeah, that's hamburger meat with a gravy.
Right.
well, that's pretty much what Salisbury steak is. Hamburger fucking steak.
Yeah. But you
But you
have
gotta
to have
have the
onions.
Yes.
Without that component, it is not Salisbury steak.
No, it's hamburger meat with.
I will
gravy.
die on that hill.
And just like the school squared pizza back in the day, that was hard to beat.
I have a recipe for that. I got.
I do too. I do too. And I'm making it for Alpha Gale people right there.
There you go.
Because that recipe calls for fucking dried fucking milk right there.
Yep.
And I finally found the vegan dry milk. So
you're already working on volume 2? Cool.
Oh, dude, I'm already halfway through that fucking book right there.
Cool.
You know, this stuff. The next is gonna be an old world recipe book, then, and also the Pfeiffer's Galley cookbook too. So
that's cool.
You're gonna have yourself a culinary universe before you know it.
well, the book will be our thing. You know, just like Bill Thumper said, whoever does not contribute does not get a vote on that book.
Yeah, fair enough.
If no one contributes to your recipes, they don't get a vote.
It'll be the Guilty Culinary Universe, the GCU.
No. But, you know, because we got all different kinds of recipes. You guys do the normal shit, and I do the weird shit. So.
Well, I mean, you know, we all.
Well,
got
you
our-
just Bafagel, bro. So I mean, that's
That's
pretty
why I said I
interesting.
do the weird shit. Yeah, not the normal shit. So. But. But would it be great if that got into the bestsellers?
Well, I could get you guys a bunch of recipes. The only difference would have to be I'd have to actually like measure shit out because I eyeball everything, right?
Yeah, but the thing,
I'd actually have to measure stuff and like write it down.
well, and this is where me and Thumper and Bo said this right here. Use AI for your recipe. Say, I'm using this, break it down for a cookbook recipe, right? The yields, the servings, the fucking measurements, everything, and test them out and see where it goes. See if you had to add a little bit more to it right there.
Mm.
That's one thing AI is great for. On that.
That's true. Yep. I think I'm still going to do it the old school way, though.
Sure, you can do it the old school way, but
I mean, I'm still going to eyeball it, but I'm going to measure it as I'm eyeballing it. So when my eyeball says okay, I can remember how many teaspoons I put in. And then just
well, it's like now the only thing that you put in a cookbook, and everyone does this, right? Salt, pepper to taste, right there.
Well, yeah.
Especially all the salt, because everybody's salt tolerance is a lot different too.
Yep. Yeah, you'd be like, 1 tablespoon of salt recommended, and then in parentheses, salt to taste.
Yep.
Well, back in a sec.
Oh, goodness.
That's cool. You're doing all them cookbooks, bro. I think that's pretty awesome, to be honest.
You gotta do something, right?
I'd like to see like a lot of Brett's recipes in there and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, that's what we're working towards right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them in there.
Yeah.
Like I want you to put in that Thai one, the one that you did when you came down here. I forget what it was called.
Pad Gras Pao.
The
Thai, yeah, that was really good. And then, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Boys, it's I got to get going. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
See y'all later. You have a good night.
See you, Rocky. See you.
Definitely not simple.
All right. Oh, yeah. What are the games?
Huh? Oh, I'm up 4-0, and you're 2-2.
2-2 now? Because we was 2-1, so we're 2-2. Okay, got it. So. But yeah, you got to put in prep time, bake time, cook time,
Yep.
Oh, yes, exactly. All right, now. Yeah, maybe you should start a petition to get fucking White House to come to your fucking city.
Dude, there's a whole Facebook page for it.
Yeah.
They just won't do it. I don't know why, but I want fucking In-N-Out. I want White Castle. I want Jack in the Box.
I'm gonna laugh my ass off when Missouri gets an In-N-Out before you guys do.
Fucking stupid. You will too because of St. Louis and Kansas City.
Yep. Well, and plus Mizzou's in the SEC conference too in sports, right? Because they're going to Tennessee. Guess what? That's SEC country right there.
Yeah.
That's the reason why we got to Raising Cane's. Because of the conference that the college is in for sports. Which I never liked Raising Cane's. I thought that was fucking, they were okay. I just wasn't a big fan.
I'm not a fan of Raising Cane's. We actually have that.
Yep.
We have Mission Barbecue too, which is pretty good.
Yeah, we don't have that. But
that's a veteran-owned company.
Nice.
They use a deuce and a half, and they have a deuce and a half truck, and on the back of it, they have a fucking smoker built into it.
Nice.
Pretty cool. We do have that, but
yeah,
I don't like Raising Cane's. The food.
Yeah, a lot of barbecue places here, like you go out to eat, like restaurants. I don't care for them.
I don't like we had bandanas here that went out of business.
Yep.
We have a Famous Dave's, which I think is trash. I fucking hate their food.
Ours just went out of business here about a year or two ago.
What, Famous Dave's?
Yeah, we had one over by Everett Mall, and it was there for quite a while. And last year or two, it disappeared.
The one good thing I liked about Famous Dave's was the sauces. That was it.
Yeah,
even then, I don't even think they were that good.
The devil's
But
stew
even
was
the-
good sauce.
But even their chicken, or the beef and all that shit, it wasn't cooked right, in my opinion. It was not.
Just fucking dry, nasty.
Yeah. And bandanas depends on the location, like here in Missouri, right? You order chicken, some of it's going to be dry as fuck sometimes. Some of it's going to be fucking juicy as hell.
Yep.
Now, the problem is with barbecue restaurants like that are chains, you can't do barbecue via committee.
No.
It's got to be one location with a culture of that barbecue that gets handed down from the people who give a shit to the new people.
Yeah.
Like Dinosaur Barbecue, Syracuse, never changes.
Yep.
I went to some barbecue places down in Florida, down in Mayport, when I was stationed out of there, and they had big ass pits with fucking rotisserie, like baskets, and they had fucking chickens and all that on it, and it would just fucking just go, and that was in the fucking restaurant, like inside. They'd open this fucking big ass door and wait for the fucking meat that they wanted to come up, and they would fucking grab it off, fucking put it on your fucking tray, no plates, just fucking brown paper or newspaper. It was fucking great. Like, you don't ever see that up here.
Well, because for one, like open pits, like here in Missouri, it's an insurance thing right there, and permitting for the city and all that shit.
I think that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, they need to fuck off with that shit, man. We're losing our
Yeah.
culture because of fucking zoning laws.
Yeah.
And money.
You go-
money
And
grab.
money insurance. Yes, like
Yeah.
fuck off.
Because you go down to Texas and Oklahoma, right? Guess what? A lot of those barbecue spots, they have fucking live fucking fire pits.
Yeah,
in
but
the
they're
restaurant.
outside. But they're
Not
outside.
in Texas, they're not. Some of them are not.
Most of them are now.
No, now I'm talking about the ones that make grandpa or there, the old ones. They're
Oh,
inside. You know?
Yeah, they're going to go the same way as everybody else, though. It's fucking ridiculous.
Let's make our own then.
True. That's why I have my own open pit.
Yep.
No.
Even if I could eat the brisket in a lot of those places, guess what? I'd like my own a lot better than theirs, guaranteed.
That's usually the case.
Because almost everybody in a restaurant, they overcook the fucking brisket.
Oh,
You know?
yeah, always.
Or it's sliced way too fucking thick sometimes. You know,
Yeah, it's not a fucking steak. It's a brisket.
I like my shit fucking thin sliced right there. Or pulled.
Yep.
You know, pulled and chopped.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one thing that's fucking Kansas City had. They're hard to beat, is their burnt ends. They are very hard to beat.
Ooh, burned ends. I haven't had burned ends in a while.
I was gonna say I haven't had burnt ends in forever.
Yep. But a lot of people forget the burnt ends is that thick fucking sugary sauce that gives that caramelization right there.
Yep.
Because I've done burnt ends with Kansas City style sweet sauce, right, versus a vinegar based sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet wins hands down every time with me versus the vinegar based.
Does it?
Because they don't get that, the vinegar base does not get all that caramelization like the heavy sugar one from Kansas City right
No,
there.
no, it won't.
You need to do like
I mean, it still tastes good, don't be wrong, but it doesn't look right.
No,
You know.
texturally, it's not going to be the same either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could always ask.
The app doesn't even support it anymore.
See, I've done like a burnt end style on fucking ostrich steak. You know, chop it up like burnt ends, right?
Yeah, how's that turn out?
I know.
Not bad. Not bad. I'll make those on the fucking show one of these days because I'll smoke the fucking things first, right? You get up to 120 degrees, 125 degrees at turtle tip.
Mhm.
You know, chop them up. You know, square them up and all that shit. And then put them in barbecue sauce, fucking put them back on the smoker until they fucking get the caramelization that you want. But the thing with ostrich is you got to cook it. You can't cook it to fucking 140. The thing is going to be tender. You leave it fucking rare. Then you put everything else together. It's still going to be tender every time.
Yeah, you were saying you can't cook it like you cook beef.
Nope. Old Thumper's over there falling asleep. Look at him.
No, I'm looking at my phone.
And that's where Dre was saying, yeah, your eyes look fucking closed every time.
Yeah, because I'm looking down.
Yep. So, Mick, just like I told Thumper, let Dre know which one you like on the shirts, or if something needs to be changed, let him know.
All right.
You know, because you got Dre on Facebook, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Because he wants to make us a logo, right? You know, and put it on a shirt for us, right there. So
For the burgers, you get 5 or 6.
you know,
6.
6.
Yeah. All right.
Oh man, I am tired though.
did I send that one to the group? What I said that I liked.
The color one, yeah.
Well, no, after I might not have sent it to the group.
Yeah,
Or
you did. Oh,
where
I don't know. I saw it. The one that said the Huns from the north arriving.
Yeah,
I like
okay.
that one.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know I sent that to the group or not. So
Yeah.
you know, so yeah, because at first when he had Pfeiffer's around, I'm like, no, change that to Hunters North. I want to see what that looks like. You know,
Yeah,
so.
I like that one.
And he did not know why we was called Hunters from North. I told him the story. He's like, oh, okay, now I got you, because he'd already left the boat at that time. So. And I told him, I said, anytime you want to come on here, send me an email.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but he's awful busy with what he's doing now too. So.
Oh yeah, his plate's completely fucking full.
Yeah.
And good for him, man. That's awesome. He's fucking in business for himself and busy and doing well.
Yep. And he does some things with Wounded Warrior shit too, like their Chicago area and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So Pepper, that might be an idea. You can do like a Wounded Warrior and get him to come up and do a Wounded Warrior bit with you.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yep. And I did tell him, I said, you got any of those red panda stuffed animals? He said, yeah, I got some of them. I said, we need one for like kind of like a Easter egg mascot, says the Pfeiffer's on it.
Oh, yeah.
Or if we find a fucking mermaid, that'd be even better.
Have
More
it
like a
just randomly
manatee.
show up in the podcast
Yep.
in the background.
Yeah. Well, you look at the Waffle House and you got Hecklefish. We need to have something too. Come on now. I just wish we had the technology that he had to make something like that fucking talk. You know?
Right.
I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna cook tonight. Fuck.
I got the wife cooking burgers for me right now, so I got that tackled.
That Thai, man, I'm telling you, normally Thai doesn't fill me up like that, but holy fuck, did that fill me up? Because I had 2 of them. I ate 2 bowls. That was so good.
Your stomach probably told you it was full because it didn't want any more peppers in it. You're probably not actually that full.
No, I'm pretty fucking full.
Before long, since he likes all that spicy shit, he's gonna be like Cav, get indigestion all the time for eating spicy shit.
Yeah, I get to put a hose straight from his asshole to the fucking burner on the stove so you can cook more spicy food.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, like Cav called me one night. He said, man, he said, I got to stop using so much Tony. I said, why is that? He said, man, I'm getting heartburn like a motherfucker. I said, dude, you get older. Your body's changing, man.
Just telling
Funny
you,
thing is, when I eat spicy, I still don't get heartburn. I get heartburn from stuff, but not from spicy food.
Yeah.
Shit, just
Like,
get a fucking thing of omeprazole. It's fucking 20 milligrams. Take one a day. Never have to worry about it.
I used to take that actually, for a while. Dude, Sargento, now they've got a Carolina Reaper sliced cheese. It's fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
Wife's been putting it on my sandwiches, man. Like Sargento, like their pepper jack is actually like spicy. Like they actually like understand the mission.
Yeah.
It's not this, weak sauce, vaguely pepper flavored cheese. It's actually got a little bite to it. Their Carolina Reaper, dude,
Right.
that cheese is no joke.
I just bought a dill cheese that is going to be really good. I'm going to put that on rye.
A dill cheese, huh?
Yeah.
Is it a Havarti? I see a lot of dill Havarti out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I see
Yep.
that quite a bit. And
Fucking
Havarti's melty as hell.
Yep. It's right here. Cream Havarti with dill. All natural cheese. Boar's head.
Oh, yep.
It's so fucking soft.
It ain't quite spreadable, but man, it's real close.
Oh, damn near. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like as soft as cream cheese.
Close. Yeah. It's not quite there, but again, it's like right on that line.
Yep.
Yeah. My wife loves Havarti. Like that's her favorite cheese of all time.
I'm a huge Munster fan.
I enjoy Munster too. I used to eat a lot of it as a kid. My mother would always buy it, and it's definitely got Havarti-like properties with a little more tang to it.
I do like a good smoked Havarti, though. I do like to smoke it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to smoke Havarti, though, because it is so creamy.
Yeah. You really got to be fucking super. Well, you got to cold smoke it, is what it is. I mean, you got to do like I do with the Amazing Smoker and put it in the bottom of a grill, and that way it doesn't get too hot. Because otherwise, it's gonna be going right through the fucking grate.
Well, that one, especially like that versus a regular cheddar. You got to be way colder.
Yeah.
And Mick, tell the people out in the fucking world why you do that.
Why I do what?
No, because the way you cold smoke your cheese. Because you had a fuck up one time, didn't you? Where everything melted down.
No, I had a friend who did.
Okay.
No, I've never botched a batch. I use the Amazing Smoker, and anybody doesn't know what that is. It's a perforated metal tube. You pour pellets into it, like your pellet stove, except it's like applewood or hickory.
Yep.
You fire off the end with a torch until it's flaming. Wait till it burns down about a quarter inch. Stick it in there, and it'll smoke for about 3.5 hours. Yep. And that way you get good smoke with virtually no heat. Yep. Now, my buddy, he had a Big Chief, one of them electric smokers.
Yeah.
And he had it to where he knew where it was on the dial, man. He got it just so and just in the right amount of ventilation. He could smoke cheese, no problem. And one time he was smoking some pepper jack, and he used, which he used to do all the time, but he just missed that mark on the dial. And he came back like 2 hours later, and all that cheese just melted right through the fucking grates.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of people doing that. I'm like, people.
Yeah. Well, that's why I cold smoke, because of what he told me. And then when I got the Amazing Smoker, I'm like,
Yeah. Well, and I've seen people too, even with the smoke tube, go do a cold smoke, right? It was too hot outside too.
Oh yeah, dude. I never smoke unless it's 70 degrees outside or under. Summertime, I don't do it.
Yeah.
And even if you do get away with doing it in the summer, the cheese will sweat so much that when you go to eat it, it's all kind of dry and crumbly. Like the texture just gets all jacked up. The flavor is great, but the texture is completely gone. So you can't even let the cheese sweat too much.
Nope.
Yep, 70 degrees or below, and even 70 is like really on the line.
It's pushing. Like when I used to do it back in the day, it was 60 degrees or less right there.
Like today, I mean, I've got a bunch of it in the freezer. So, I mean, I made a big batch. I got a bunch of it. But like today outside, it was like 50 and sunny. Yep. This would have been perfect weather to fucking do 5 pounds of cheese.
Shit, I used to do a lot of back in the day when it was fucking wintertime, like fucking 20, 30 degrees, right?
Yeah.
And fucking, dude, I'd smoke them and then I'd freeze them for the summertime.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. Those
Yeah.
the cheese in my freezer I've had since February, I want to say.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And anybody who wants to smoke cheese, you gotta be patient though. When you're done smoking it, you gotta wrap it in plastic, then you gotta
Yep.
wrap it in foil, and then you gotta put it in your fridge and let it sit for at least a week so all that smoke will fucking penetrate.
Yep.
You gotta let it fucking marinate in its own fucking smoke a little.
Yeah.
Just like you do chili, it's always better the more it sits, the longer it sits.
No. Speaking of which, I think I still got a big container of chili in my freezer too, because I make like, a gallon at a time.
Yeah.
I think I still got, so that should be good.
Yeah. Bring out some of that smoked cheese, melt that smoked cheese right in that shit when you're heating it up.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
I still have yet to make smoker chili.
You ain't done that shit yet?
I ain't done that shit yet.
I love smoked chili.
Yeah,
Yes.
I smoke a lot of stuff, but I haven't smoked chili yet.
I've made my own baked beans. I made 3 different batches of that. I made regular, spicy, and then super spicy.
Mhm.
Those, you can make your own homemade baked beans. Amazing. Chili, same thing on the smoker.
Yep.
So fucking good.
My favorite way to do the smoked chili is smoke everything it wants, do over the top, let some of that duck fat drip down on that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Right there.
That's what I do. I told you before, I put my beans underneath my ribs, let all that fucking drippings go down into the freaking beans when you're smoking it, and the beans get smoked. They get that barbecue dripping. Transforms into a totally different dish when you do that.
Oh, yeah. Then that red sauce even gets fucking more red.
Yes,
Well,
it
it depends on what wood you're using, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually I use bushes with bacon.
Oh, see, I did my own baked beans. I started with just beans and like soaked them overnight and then made my sauce, put it on the smoker and baked them myself, like smoked them.
I ain't done beans from scratch yet.
It's easy. I highly recommend it because you can make them however you want. They're amazing.
Yeah,
So
no
much
doubt.
better than the canned shit.
And the crucial thing on that one is the soak time. That's the crucial point on them.
We just soak them in water overnight?
Oh yeah. You want to. And you got to be careful though, because you put them in a fucking bowl and then you put water over them, and then you wake up in the morning with fucking beans all over your fucking counter.
Will they expand?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
I'm completely ignorant of this.
Yep.
But if you don't soak them long enough, they're not going to be fucking tender. You don't soak them long enough.
You hard beans.
No, and so like you want to soak them longer for baked beans than you do chili.
Yeah.
If you do beans in your chili. You know,
Which I do for the moment. I'm considering making a batch without.
do like a Texas red chili like I do.
Yeah, something like that. When I first started off, I did kidney beans and black beans. I did that for a while. Felt it was too much. Got rid of the black beans, and now I just do kidney beans. But I haven't really done it without any beans at all. So yeah, a Texas red might be a good thing to try next time I do it. That way you can split it on some dogs.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a purist, right, on chili, that's the way it needs to be made. If you're a purist, right there.
They're cooking it really fast. Just bring me a plate.
Yeah,
You know, and you can't use ground beef in your chili. You got to use tough cuts of meat what they had like back in the day.
Well, you can use ground. You can use.
You
ground.
can, but I'm saying if you're a purist,
But
right? You want to get
You're going to
that
use ground.
true.
You use ground beef. You use ground pork. You put bacon in it. You put it all in it. Like
I do put bacon in my chili.
And then chocolate.
Yep. I do slice up, 3-4 pieces of thick sliced bacon, chop them up and throw it in there. I don't know if it's traditional or not, and I don't fucking care because it is so good.
I throw a fucking half a pound of bacon in mine. No, it's traditional.
Okay, yeah, I throw bacon in mine, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing the chuck wagon shit.
Yeah, that
Right
makes
there.
sense.
You know.
Everything
But they didn't
goes
have-
in. That's why I said you can do ground beef.
Yeah.
Because they did ground beef back then.
Yeah.
True.
But they also did the tough cuts of meat what they had left over too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's
But I always throw in ground beef, ground pork, bacon, and then chocolate. Like chocolate powder.
Yep.
You put that in, and it fucking gives it a nice, smooth, velvety taste. Oh, it's so good.
Like what? Like a heaping tablespoon per gallon?
Yeah. Well, shit. I'd put more than that in it.
Would
You use the Ghirardelli 100% fucking cacao or whatever they fucking call it. Cacao.
Yeah, cocoa powder, bitter cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bitter shit that don't taste good on its own.
Yep. Use 100% powder. Put that in. Couple tablespoons in there.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking. I mean, you can kind of experiment. You can once you put it in and mix it in and everything, you can always taste it. And if you want a little more, you can put more in.
True.
But there should be a very, very small hint of it. It shouldn't taste like it's fucking straight up chocolate, but it sweetens it out and it gives it a whole different fucking flavor.
Yep.
Especially when you're talking with the smokiness from the bacon and the pork and the ground beef and, all the chili powder, paprika, all that. Man, and if you get chili peppers, like the dried ajillos and all that, and you fucking cut the stems off of those and throw those straight into your chili, that will give it a smoky fucking flavor like no other. So good. The guajillos and what's the other ones?
Arbols.
Those, yep. There's another one too. Fuck.
Not Anaheim's, Poblano.
You can.
You can do poblanos. You can do the same fucking chilies that Rocky uses in his birria too.
But if you use the first two, cut the stems off. You don't have. I don't deseed them. I just cut the stem off and then throw them in, and that'll give it a smoky flavor too. Even if you don't smoke it.
Yeah.
See,
last time I did it on the fucking stove, and it tasted smoky because I used those peppers.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was fucking good.
See, here's where the beads got added. We've already said this, but for people watching, this shows right here. Introduction of beads into Chile in 1930s and 40s during the Great Depression right there. Kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans right there.
It fed more people. It made them full.
Yeah.
And even like the Virginia housewife, 1850s, consisted mainly of meat, chili peppers, garlic, and spices without any beans right there.
Okay. Yeah. There's the receipts.
Yep. And a lot of people don't realize the Great Depression, they had to make the shit stretch. So that's what they did. And beans were a lot easier to store than meat was back in the day, too.
Well, yeah, they're non-perishable.
And a lot cheaper, too.
As long as you kept the mold off them, yeah, you were fine.
Yeah.
Months.
Yep. Which, growing up, Mom always made hers with beans, right? I wouldn't eat it. I would not eat it at all.
Didn't do beans then, huh?
Nope. Still don't do beans like that. Nope. That's why I don't make my own baked beans.
That follows.
I never liked them. I mean, they smell good. Don't get me wrong. They do smell good.
One thing I never quite got is how the hell the British eat that shit for breakfast.
I don't know.
I have the beans. I actually special ordered them from Europe, and they're in a tomato paste. It's different, or a tomato sauce.
You might as well just say their version of ketchup. That's what you might as well say.
So it's like fucking SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I get it. I see how it is. I like when I do the traditional, UK English breakfast, they actually fry their bread in grease.
Yep.
So you put your bread in the skillet and you fry it up on both sides and crisp it up.
Yep.
And then you throw your tomato in there, your slices, and cook those in the grease. And then you have your blood sausage, and then you have I do bacon and then eggs. It's a fucking filling breakfast, dude.
Yeah, I've seen a full English. I wouldn't be able to finish one.
Yeah, I do full English, and he fucking loves it.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
And he hates beans. But he will eat those beans. Don't know why. But
I despise mayo, but I like my mom's potato salad. Why? Pfft, I don't know. I just do.
did you see the recipe I sent through text today?
Yeah, yeah. You lost me at mayo.
No, dude, amazing. It keeps them from overcooking, keeps them nice and fluffy and soft. Dude, it is so savory. You don't taste like mayonnaise. Kewpie mayonnaise, Japanese mayonnaise, is made with egg yolks.
Yeah.
That's why it's so savory and smooth and silky.
Yeah, I mean, you could.
Fucking good, dude.
I mean, it's easy to make your own mayo. It is.
Yeah, but the Kewpie, it doesn't use the white. It only uses the yolks.
Yolks. But I'm saying it's the fucking eggs and the oil. That's pretty much it right there.
Yeah. Japanese do something to theirs. I don't remember what they do, but to make it stand out. But it's so fucking good in the scrambled eggs. I made that this morning. I was like, holy shit. So good. Oh, God. But yeah, highly recommend it if you want it. At least it's worth a shot. You know, it's worth a try. Because you don't taste the mayonnaise. It just makes them silky and smooth and savory.
And if you got a immersion blender, it takes 2 minutes. Here you go, Mick. This is one thing I'll show you how good AI is right here. The 2-minute immersion blender method. 1 large egg, neutral oil, lemon juice, or apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, and salt right there.
Yeah, but he doesn't like mayo.
I know, but I'm saying I don't like mayo either, but you make your own like that, it's going to be a lot better than store-bought shit.
Right yeah, but I would look up the Kewpie mayo.
I can do that.
It's KEWPIE.
Yeah,
mayo.
Sam the cooking guy uses that.
It's so good. And if you only use it for that, fuck it. You know what I mean? Because it makes the fucking eggs amazing. That's what I used in my egg salad sandwich. The Japanese egg salad sandwich with the milk bread was the Kewpie mayo in the egg salad sandwich. That's what makes the Japanese one stand out over the American version, and 7-Eleven makes them.
And here you go, right here. There you go. Here's the recipe. 2 large egg yolks, neutral rice vinegar, apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, salt, sugar, and MSG.
Yep.
But that's the secret to the Kewpie right there is the MSG.
Well, and they use the vinegars and stuff like that where the others don't a lot of times.
Yep. You know, but
that's why it's more savory.
Yep.
And yeah, it's got MSG.
I mean, I've made my own, and I'm not a fan of mayo either. I've made my own. It's a lot better than store-bought shit.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You know?
Now, I do love me some Dukes. I will not argue that fact. I do love Dukes. I always have Dukes in the fridge.
Yep.
But, yeah, if you make your own and you do it the way that AI says for Kewpie, dude, it'll be fucking killer. I do love me some shit. Holy hell, did you see the score? Wow.
Let me see here. Say yes. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
So like here, right here, you got, I just said make a dipping sauce with it, right? Honey soy dipping sauce right there.
Honey soy dipping sauce.
Yep. Honey, garlic powder, soy sauce, toasted seed, ground ginger right there with it. You know, so.
No.
I mean, you just type in, it will start learning you right there, your cooking habits and everything. When you start using it, you say, hey, do this with it. It'll do it too.
Yep.
Yeah. You know,
Yep, it's fucking awesome.
I needed that.
But I think that some of the recipes we done on the show needs to be in the Pfeiffer's Galley cookbook.
Oh, I totally agree.
You know, and it doesn't have to be a big one, a big book. Does not have to be at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at most of those like cookbooks, right, 100, 200 pages long, a lot of people don't want those big cookbooks right there because they ain't gonna cook everything in that son of a bitch.
Well,
you know.
The fuck? This headline on the news from The Guardian. Scientist develops gene-edited wheat that can make toasted bread less carcinogenic.
Fucking really?
What the fuck?
It's not carcinogenic. Yeah. Bread's not carcinogenic at all. It's not. If
Bread
you
and
use the pure
biscuits made
form.
from CRISPR-edited wheat show substantially reduced acrylamide levels.
Fuck that.
It's less carcinogenic when toasted. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I ain't buying that bullshit.
Now you're telling me fucking bread is fucking when it's toasted it's a carcinogen?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. If you make bread in its purest fucking form, it's not carcinogenic at all. It's not. They're just trying to get people to buy the gene edited bullshit. That's all they're trying to do.
They've classified the acrylamide as a probable carcinogen. Not it is, it's a probable carcinogen, which means they don't know, they can't prove it is, but they want you to buy their expensive ass wheat. Get the fuck out of here. Jeez. See, when you actually read into this shit, they tell you the fucking truth. It's just they hide it in the fucking story. They don't want you to know that, oh, it doesn't actually cause cancer. It could eventually at some point cause cancer. Get the fuck out of here.
But that's all that bullshit they're adding to the fucking shit when they're making the bread.
Yeah. And California just fucking made it mandatory that masa gets fucking folic acid in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fucking stupid. It's such a fucking I swear. It's just, it makes me so fucking mad.
Yep.
Yep. And you know the UK people are starting to say that bacon is a class 1 carcinogen. Gee, who among their population might be motivated to say something like that?
Yep.
Right?
Well, an English bacon is not like regular bacon over here.
No, it's different stuff. They call our bacon streaky bacon.
Yeah. Or their bacon, to me, is like a Canadian bacon.
It is. It's basically what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that it fucking matters. I don't care.
I mean, bacon's bacon, and I don't give a fuck.
It's a piece of fucking salt cured meat that comes from a pig.
Well, I mean, Canadian bacon versus regular American bacon. I want the American bacon with the fat in it.
Oh, as do I, hands down. Like, you gotta have the fucking
Canadian
fat things.
bacon is a lean cut. It's like a ham.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and the thing is,
the purpose of it being bacon.
And the thing is, on the Canadian bacon, you chop that up, right? You chop it up. It goes good on pizza if chopped up.
It's don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
It's
Canadian
a different meat.
bacon has a place.
Yeah.
It's just not at breakfast as bacon.
Y'all remember that show? Y'all remember that show, The Ranch?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't just cure a different part of the pig and call it bacon.
Nope. No, Canadian bacon has a place, but it's not at breakfast called bacon. It's on pizza, shit like that. I'm good with. I'm okay with that.
Now, since it's a round shape, right? Now if you're making like a true McDonald's style breakfast, right? You want that round shape, your bacon. There you go. right
meal
there.
it for a sandwich.
You could, unless you are expecting bacon.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, but most
Now, if you give me the choice, if you say, do you want bacon or Canadian bacon, and you give me a choice, then I won't be mad, and I can choose Canadian bacon if I want it. Because there are times where I would choose it.
yeah, because it fits better on a sandwich versus, especially on a biscuit versus the regular bacon. Regular bacon, you got to fucking pull different pieces to get it to fit right.
I mean, that doesn't really bother me.
I think I'll manage.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm making like just, I don't, everyone calls it BLT. I don't call it BLT because I don't put tomatoes, lettuce on mine, right? I just make a bacon sandwich, right? You know, it just catch on that motherfucker. They just,
No.
yes.
Yeah, you can't call it a BLT. I'll punch you in the fucking face.
No.
No.
Oh, just wait. I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna make some fucking. I'm gonna make one of those for you one day. I'm gonna post it on Facebook. And say, here you go, Thumper.
I won't fucking touch it.
Yeah.
I'll fucking give you the pukey face on the fucking reaction to it.
And I'll even go a little step further. Caramelized onions on the motherfucker right there.
My mom I used to grow up. When I was growing up, my mom would literally make.
Face.
Hold on, this is gross. My mom would take a piece of toast. She would put ketchup on it. Then she would put fried bacon on it, fold it over, and dunk it in coffee, and then eat it. I don't fucking get it. I don't understand it, and I will never fucking do it.
I've never done that.
Do you visit her at the asylum often?
Huh?
I said, do you visit her at the asylum often?
She's lucky that they're closed because I would put her in one. I would literally put her in one.
Fuck, he just saw her yesterday.
Gross. Huh?
You just saw her yesterday.
It's so gross. I don't.
I love.
So like my BLTs, I loaded up with bacon, lettuce, tomato, and fucking shit ton of mayo. I love mayo.
So here's a question: does a BLT have to be white, or can it be rye?
It could be rye.
I like mine with rye. I'm a rye guy.
You could change the bread, yeah.
Rye
absolutely.
toast, BLT.
It's toast, right? Toast is toast.
But I loved Mick's face when I said, "Oh, I had to go a step further. They had caramelized onions to mine."
No. It's like adding caramelized onions to that sandwich. It sounds like something that in theory should work, but doesn't. It'd be like putting a big slice of cheddar cheese on a filet mignon.
If it was just the bread, the onion, and the bacon, minus the ketchup, it might be okay because you have the sweetness of the onion balancing out the saltiness of the bacon with the neutrality of the bread, the toast.
But it would have to be like a Vidalia or a Walla Walla onion, something with some sugar content to
sure.
it.
Yeah. It would have to be sweet. Yeah. And I would be okay with that minus the ketchup because I don't think onions go good with ketchup and neither does bacon.
Well, bacon's got plenty of fucking fat in it already. You don't need to lubricate it.
Onions are okay on like burgers with ketchup, but I don't even put ketchup on my burgers.
Oh, nor I.
I don't even put mustard on my burgers anymore. Like I
rarely do.
It's literally just mayo for me.
For me, it's meat, cheese, and bacon.
I mean, when I make
I'll
my
change
burgers,
it up a little bit here and there, but
when I make my burgers, nothing gets put on it. It's literally just the meat.
Yeah.
No bread, nothing.
I ate it. I ate it. Meat, cheese, I ate it. Meat, cheese, bread, and a layer of fucking sour cream and onion potato chips on top just for a little crunch.
Yeah. I don't eat a lot of condiments anymore. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I don't know.
Well, the thing is, man, I used to hate condiments, and so I'd always order my burgers plain, right? And now that I've gotten older and I've let some condiments in, I know now why I used to still do eat my burgers plain, because a good piece of meat doesn't need mustard and ketchup and everything fucking covering it up.
Right.
You know, pickles and mustard at the same time. I mean, you got to have something pretty rich to need that much acidity to fucking knock it down.
Yeah. You definitely do.
Like pick one, like pickles or mustard. Not both, because now you can't taste the fucking beef.
All right. I got a recipe for it now, so here you go, Mick. Gilly's Bird's Eye bread.
Can't see it. Can't see it.
I see an
All we see
alpaca.
is your desktop.
What?
I see an alpaca.
Yeah. All we see is your desktop.
There you go. Sourdough bread or dairy-free bun.
Okay.
Yep. Roasted. Well, I don't know why I put that in there. I'll have that taken out. But 4 strips of turkey bacon, right? Caramelized nuggets, ketchup, right there.
Take away the ketchup, and I think we're in pretty good shape. Yeah.
Watch this. Take out
Hi, my babies. Good job killing that dirty bunny.
take out the turkey breast.
Good job killing that dirty bunny, my baby. Yes, babies. Oh my goodness. Are you so stoked that you killed that dirty bunny?
Yep. There you go. The Crimson Crest right there.
Now, you get rid of the ketchup, and I'm totally on board with that.
Right?
I mean, caramelized onions. I mean, that kind of is the ketchup.
Oh no, I am gonna make that for you all one of these days.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying with ketchup it's gonna suck. I'd still eat it, but it wouldn't be as good as without it.
You see what I mean, Mick? You can come up with fucking recipe ideas really quick using AI. You can.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's got the entirety of the internet to work with.
Yep.
All right, boys. My dinner's done. I reckon I'm going to bounce and get ready for my evening with the wife.
Alrighty.
All right. We can go ahead and end it too, so if you want to, fellas. So.
All right.
Yeah, might as well.
Good here. Since we ain't really talking about nothing, just trying to about weird shit.
From the decks to the galley, we've had our say. Fiverr's crew rolling on another fine day. Stories and laughter from shipmates true. We'll see you next time. Fair winds to you.
This is the Fifers 991.
Till next watch, shipmates. We're done.
Like and subscribe.